rpg.com.
Mine get mask.
I was waiting for you to finish that advertisement there, Brackish.
That was all.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to session 3 of the Rupture Developers demo game. We are very excited for this. We've kind of tweaked our view a little bit, so we're going to have this chat right in the inlay there. And of course, I've got very spooky effects on my camera that make me shake and jitters to throw everybody off. That's completely on purpose and has nothing to do with technical difficulties whatsoever, just so you know.
Not at all.
Just say you're playing a ghost pirate for this one.
He's also not a pirate.
I am not a pirate.
He's not
Pirates
a pirate.
never dress like this.
Damn these tricorners.
So before we begin, I do want to go around and introduce each person one more time.
What happened to our cameras?
We all got taken out by the ghost, obviously.
I have no clue what happened to the cameras. Hi, apparently the ghost has eaten everybody but me. That's very interesting.
Woo!
Can we at least be heard?
You can be heard.
Yeah, we can.
So while I fix whatever the heck just happened there, I'm going to have all of you go around and introduce yourselves, introduce who your character is, and your reason why you think Gold Touch is or is not a pirate. So, we are going to start with Geek Girl Lissa.
Hi, I am Geek Girl Alyssa. I play River Liana, a hybrid half-fairy, half-elf bard. And I am not entirely sure that Gold Touch is a pirate. However, he's definitely pirate bred because of where he's lived.
And sorry for the dings. I'm trying to get rid of all the bad stuff in OBS to put the right stuff in. I think that's the last one. Okay, good. Okay, so she is not sure that Lord Gold Touch is a pirate. Let's then go to Kenny.
Hi, I'm Kenny. I am the lead designer for Rupture. I'm playing Bat Boy because everyone I'm working with has the creativity of cockatoos. And, oh, he's definitely not a pirate, but, well, that would ruin the fun if I admitted that. So he's definitely a pirate, duh. Have you seen him?
Okay, then. So definitely not a pirate, but definitely a pirate because it would ruin the fun if he wasn't a pirate.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. You get it.
It makes perfect sense to me. I'm completely on board with this, 100%.
Perfect sense. Perfect sense.
I have pirate bread. See the chat?
There we go.
God damn it.
Hello,
And
Lord Duhan.
yes, welcome, babe. Hello.
Oh, it's Josh. We were just discussing who you sleep with on stream, by the way, Josh. Or off stream.
Apparently,
You're sick, apparently.
Mm-hmm. It was a very,
Apparently you
very
lied to Brackish
interesting
and
conversation.
Haplo.
apparently you're taking turns.
Okay, let's go ahead and go to Haplo.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Haplo of Samsara, one half of the Brackish and Haplo fictional reality team. Nice little podcast. Go check it out. And today I'll be continuing to play Fuko Windbottom, a Hillfolk barbarian. We're all level 2 at the moment. But as far as Gold Touch is concerned, I mean, I respect that he's a pirate and his Hawaiian shirt wearing ways. And I just want to adapt into it, you know. I'm sporting them now. So it's all good. It's all good over here.
Nice. He is a pirate, but that's okay.
He's
Beautiful.
a pirate, but that's okay. He works all night and he sleeps all day.
All right, so let's go to Echo Torchwitch.
Hello, I am Haley, aka Echo Torchwitch. I play Willow. She is a little elderly Seanock who is focused on peace and internal well-being, internal peace, and others' internal peace and well-being. And she just thinks that, what is his name?
Gold Touch. Lord Gold
yes,
Touch.
Gold Touch. Gold Touch. Gold Touch. She thinks that he got that name like a nickname from this group because she wasn't around for episode 1. So she came in the middle of it, and she just thinks that everybody just has started calling him a pirate because it was funny or something. The way they kind of call that boy. So she doesn't really think he is.
So,
But she does still think that people are cursed.
hey, Splat the Mouse, thank you for joining us. So, she thinks everybody's cursed, but he's definitely not a pirate. It's just a funny nickname.
Yep.
Because that's what this group does to people.
Yep. And she doesn't know how he started getting called a pirate in the first place.
I can see it. Okay, then let's go to RPG Blender.
Hello, I am George, the RPG Blender, host of the RPG Blender podcast and tutorial series on YouTube. And you'll find much our Rupture content there. I am playing Jariel, the hybrid ogre giant monk, although that's not come up much thus far. Jariel does not believe that Gold Touch is a pirate, partially because he has not devoted much thought to that concept yet, but also partially because Batboy seems to be saying that he is, and Jariel believes that Batboy may be a little bit insane.
Oh, yes.
I mean, not
well
wrong.
taken.
Not wrong.
Fantastic. Okay, so that brings us to Brackish, and it's the first time that the person's video that I'm working on is whose turn it is. Oh, look at that.
Oh, perfect. I am the bruiser Brackish Kemp, the other half of the fictional reality duo. I'm playing a gnome mage named Quip Pompous, little fella in his 14 inches of glory. He has he's been to prison, and he uses that. He's a pretty good judgment of person, and anybody who keeps on saying they're not something generally turns out being just that. He's a pirate.
Healthy dose of doubt. I like it. All right, and last but certainly not least, our locally world famous Danny.
Hi everybody, this is locally world famous, aka Danny. I am playing Rohan Juniper, a Rajin thief. Right now, I don't really care if he's a pirate.
Okay.
He's got money. Everybody has money, and Rohan wants.
And spoken like a true thief. That was awesome and amazing. So, I am going to actually do another quick announcement really quick before we begin the game. One thing I want to point out to our viewers is we have updated all of our channel rewards, and you can now purchase Scruples. Scruples is the main form of currency found in the land of Taral here in the game of Rupture. And Scruples are your channel reward points, and if you click on them, you'll notice there are a lot of cool, fun things you can do, such as heal the party, which I'm assuming that's somewhat self-explanatory what effect that would have on the game. That means you get to be a really nice person, and oh my gosh, that poor little 14 inches of glory couldn't handle what just happened. They need some healing.
Oh, clearly it means that you cast Fireball on the party.
Yeah, exactly. Another one that we just added is give them a hint. If it seems like they are really, really struggling, if it really seems like, Rohan is just not getting what's going on here, then you might want to give the party a hint and say, let's have the narrator help them out a little bit and point them in the right direction because they're just not getting it. Another one is, and this is one of my favorites, is That's on Me. So, our viewers have infinite scruples that they can spend in any way they want, which includes if you guys are wanting to make a purchase and just don't have enough drop scruples or drams to make that purchase, they may use their infinite bankroll to make that purchase for you and say, hey, that's on me. How about I buy this one? Whatever the thing is you're trying to buy. Let's just hope it comes up when you decide we're going to buy a city or something.
I would just like to note my character has no money and will whatever you give him, he will use it in amusing and hilarious ways.
Another one that it actually fits really well with the way that Rupture works is called exploding dice. So one of the things I love about the Rupture system we've created is the fact that it is based on D12, and if you roll a 12 on a D12 for any type of skill check or attribute check or anything that's happening in game, you get to roll and keep adding. Those 12s explode. So when you redeem exploding dice for 1800 scruples, that means everybody's next roll automatically starts as a 12 and they get to explode from there. And last but not least, and my most fun gift that I think we put in here is the gift from the gods. This means you want something random to be given to the party. It will be helpful because we are nice to our players here in Rupture, but it will be helpful, but it will be random. And I will randomly roll what type of gift they will get from one of the pantheon found in Terral. And not all the deities in Terral are happy-go-lucky. There is a god of chaos. There is a god of death. Well, an undefined gender deity of death, I should say. There are gods of revenge and deceit, for example. So when you redeem that, something will happen, and it will affect the party in some way.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Can we redeem our own channel points to help ourselves?
The answer is no. If any of my players use any of these redemptions, they are now null and void. This is for the audience to jump in and affect the game for their own entertainment, because first and foremost, we're here to make sure that this community is having fun. One of the things I want to point out about Rupture, though, we have worked really hard to make this an inclusive fantasy TTRPG experience. And one of the things we always say is if you are somebody who is open to allowing others' creativity to participate in your game, no matter who they are, no matter what their background is, no matter where they come from, no matter what their beliefs are, as long as they are creative and respectful, you are welcome at our table. And so, without further ado, we jump into session 3 of this game, taking place in the wonderful city, or outside the wonderful city of Tartarus. Da-da-da-da.
So, are you putting up the map? Oh, there it is.
It is. It is right there. And what happened last time is after they left the Not a Pirate Gold Touches manor, our party went outside the city to head towards the, and let me see if I can zoom it in on screen here. Give me just a second, please. Castaway Camp. That was a little too much zoom in, wasn't it?
I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it.
Don't sing it. You can resist.
There we go. Castaway Camp number 45, just outside the city. So currently, and are you guys seeing? Nope, you're not seeing the right thing, are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say mine's. So let me pull up my reference guide for what number 10 is. That would be Lady Vispa's Manor.
Yeah, that's not quite what we're looking at. Well, it's right to the right. Unfortunately, the program I have this in won't let me scroll any further because it's on the edge.
Because didn't we just leave the city gates and we're walking away?
You did. The city gates
Yes.
are number 21. You're walking away after your raven hid the gems that you don't have and have nothing to do with.
Correct. We have
Don't
3 gems.
have.
No.
The ones
no.
that you could die for. Yeah, those gems.
We don't
So
know.
a question on
Are
that,
you kidding me?
narrator, are you aware of where it was hidden, or am I supposed to be aware of where my raven hid it?
I am aware of where it was hidden, and you guys all went black again.
Yeah, we did.
That is quite disturbing to me.
Did you minimize zoom by chance?
I did not.
Huh. That's been my problem up to now.
Open up. Sorry, if you don't mind, a suggestion here.
Please go right ahead.
Open up the source and try changing it to a different encoder or whatever the option is, and see if that brings it back after you change it and then change it back. It's the first thing to try before you go through the process of re-enabling everybody again.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Then I see we're just getting really in character. It's actually nighttime now.
Hooray!
Hell Hallelujah. Thank you, George. I know a quick fix if it happens next time.
I'm gonna need your
Damn.
cell phone number, George.
We got all sorts of technical difficulties over in our show too.
I've
Okay.
had them all.
Oh my gosh. You have been a godsend. In fact, I want to throw a huge shout out to both George and Geek Girl Alyssa, who have done so much to help me with the technology behind this stream, with getting the channel set up, with getting the rewards set up, making sure everything is going smooth. Thank you guys. You deserve the greatest praise that I can give.
Happy to help. I'll be thrilled to see this game succeed.
We will too. And
Yes.
It's coming very soon. So, as you guys travel outside the city guards, as soon as you are about 40 feet away from the gate, all of a sudden the gate closes and you hear bars being dropped and locks being turned.
That was a little dramatic, don't you think?
Oh, that's less than friendly than we got here.
That was rather rude.
Dun, dun, dun.
I could take this place or leave it anyways.
Hey, now my horse is still in there. Oh, I'm sure it won't be a problem to get back in though.
That's
Right.
why I leave my ride out here. You see, hear him poorly whistled. And you see,
He's got a fucking corgi, doesn't he?
you can hear a little rabbit come running up. So you don't have to carry
has
me
a
anymore,
rabbit.
Rohan. I got my ride right here. As I jump on Thumper and do a couple laps around the.
Oh my god. Yes.
This Humper, he's my friend. He saved me when I was a little bit younger, you know?
Ah, very nice, very nice.
Yeah, just watch
Did it
him
come
when
in-
he's close to you.
Do they come in a deluxe model? You know, one for me.
Yeah, no, it only comes in man size.
Ah, no, not that
I
size.
got you, Rohan.
Yes, you did.
Is there
Narrator,
any
what
particular
time-
reason? Oh, go for it.
What time of day is it?
Right now it is shortly. You guys woke up. It is probably about 10:30 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
I guess that was a little more than just a probably. It's 10:30 a.m. Okay, what were you saying, Mr. Pineapple Wolf?
Is there any particular reason you're riding around on the future stew for dinner?
Yeah, buddy, I wouldn't dare fucking touch this thing, even if I was crazy as you are.
What a challenge.
Kind of puffs up chest over to you, too.
No. He's not crazy. He's cursed. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I've met people like him. He's fucking crazy. I like you, but you're fucking crazy.
It's okay. You're cursed. She backs
Kind of
off.
like turns at her and just gives her a creepy smile. Yeah.
I told you. Okay. Let's go, guys.
Okay.
She starts to walk and looks back to see if the rest of the group is following. Come on.
Uriel
No,
very
what?
quickly moves in that direction.
Nice.
Somebody help me cross this damn road. Hurry up.
And Noriel, Joriel's sister, quickly moves behind her brother. Are the rest of you following?
Oh, hi ho, Humper. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Humper, not Thumper anymore?
It's Humper.
Mm-hmm.
Thumper would be a copyright infringement, I'm pretty sure.
Ah,
I think
yes.
so.
Well, if the mouse is listening, we did not call the rabbit Thumper. We didn't do that.
We also don't have a deer named Ramby. No relation to Rambo.
That's right.
As you guys
Yes.
walk around the outside of the walls of Tartaros, everybody roll me a perception roll.
Perception.
The brand new dice.
If you're brand new dice, roll a 1 on the first roll of the game. I'm just saying.
They rolled a 10
Okay, good.
plus 1, so 11 total.
11 as well.
12 for me.
Just a straight perception, no like discern it or
Just
anything added.
perception.
16.
15 for me.
As is tradition, I rolled a 1 on the first die of the night.
Has there been a time where that hasn't happened?
That's a 10. No, so far I think he's always rolled a 1 right off the bat.
At least you're consistent.
Yes, consistency.
I rolled a 9 on the confirmation, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna make that just an yeah, you didn't hear a darn thing, and we'll keep it at that.
Lovely.
Those of you who rolled 15, who were those again?
16.
Ooh. So you two would
No.
notice as you start to get to where the wall just curves upward, you hear a lot of commotion, like fighting and guards, and there's people clashing and stuff banging just inside the city wall.
Like right where about number 15 is, if.
Right about where number 15 is, which would be Gold Touch's manor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Guys, do you hear that?
Yes.
No.
River
the
is
pirates having a
distracted
fight.
by a butterfly.
Actually, all of you that did not critical fail will hear it now that she points it out.
Oh, okay. She's still distracted by the butterfly, but her ears perk up.
I want to go to the wall and see if, how tall is this wall? Can I see over or through it? Like,
The
are there
wall
holes
is
in it?
about 12 feet high.
Are there holes that I can see through, or is it pretty solid?
Oh, it is very solid, and on each one of the towers that you see on the map, there are at least 3 guards watching anything that happens outside the wall.
Hey, you! Up to one of the guard towers. Hey,
What?
what's going on over there?
It's none of your business, ma'am.
Well, is everything okay? Can I help in any way? They don't sound like they're peaceful.
We've got it under control.
Okay, if you say so, can you make them stop?
I think you should move along, ma'am.
Move along. Move along.
Okay.
My character goes over to George's. My giant friend, would you be so kind as to throw me?
Yes!
Ooh, the temptation. Well, if you're sure that's what you want.
He takes the sword off his back, plants it in the ground next to you, and you see a ghostly after image of the sword still on his back. Oh, yes, please.
Wait.
No, don't wait, no.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. What are you doing?
Fix him up. You want to just go up and down, or are you going over the wall?
Let's go over. Sounds like fun.
They're probably going to shoot us if we try to go over the wall.
Well, then you better run.
This.
Then you
I'm going
better
to send
run.
you up and down. I hope I catch you.
God.
Athletics, straight strength. What would you like?
Do you?
I'm also 9 feet 8 inches tall. So
Yeah, we'll do athletics.
You might be able to just like have him over your shoulder and like piggyback
He said
up
throw
to
him.
the
He
wall.
said
He did.
throw. Yeah.
Just do athletics plus strength.
you got it. So that is a 5 plus 3 plus 10 for an 18.
Fantastic. And how big are you? Remind me.
Me, I am 9 feet 8 inches tall.
No. The person you're
Oh.
throwing.
6 feet?
Yep, 6 foot.
Okay, you do get him up to the point that his head is just above the wall, but that's about as high as you're getting him.
I'm gonna scramble and grab the wall.
Roll.
River laughs and
acrobatics.
just flies up.
Whee! Oh no, that's a 3. That's fine. I've got good scores. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
Still a 19.
You scramble up to the edge of the wall and immediately hear guards from either tower scrambling along the wall towards you.
It's fine. As I climb up, I take a quick look and try and access the magic in my head to see if it has any notes or anything it wants to tell me as I look very carefully at what's going on over the wall.
Roll a willpower.
Ooh, why is it always willpower tied to my mental voices?
It is not actually tied to your mental voices. It's tied to the thing interfering with your mental voices.
Oh, what? That scares me. That'd be an 8.
Yeah, it is mumbled. Okay, Lissa, roll me a luck.
Uh-oh.
Since you just
Okay.
flew up to see what was happening.
Okay. Luck. Come on, be lucky.
Luck be a fairy tonight.
11.
Yeah, 2 of the guards turn towards you and pull out crossbows and point them at you.
I'm just going for a fly. I'm not going over the wall. Jesus Christ.
Overkill, don't you think?
Who
My
the hell
character
is
yells-
Jesus Christ?
Yeah, asking the same thing.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick round robin here. We're going to start with Pineapple Wolf because he's in the most immediate danger. We're going to go to Geek Girl, and then we're going to go back around the horn.
Okay.
So, Pineapple Wolf, or Bat Boy. How are you responding to the 2 guards rushing at you? And roll me your perception to see how much you see before the rest of this happens.
Okay. Can I discern since I'm specifically trying to figure out what's going on over there?
Yep, I will give you discern.
Okay. So that totals out to 14.
Okay.
Not much better, but at least I'm on top of the wall now. And I'm going to glance left, glance right, see about how much time I have.
You have got maybe about 30 to 40 seconds before they are on you.
Oh, that's plenty of time. Okay, then I guess I'm going to take a good, hard 10 seconds or so of looking exactly what's going on over here. I have time.
And what was your total discern roll?
14.
Okay, so with that 14, you notice that Gold Touch's manor looks very different than when you guys were in it. It is not so elegant. It is just a really big house. The garden outside looks like it's an overgrown mess that's never been taken care of. And there are guards pounding down these stone gates that used to be gold. And an entire, probably about 25 to 30 guards pounding down that gate. And they look like they are ready to kill.
Fascinating. Like, they're I'm assuming still 20, 30 seconds away.
Yep.
I casually go back out to the other side of the wall, yell down. So apparently Gold Touch's manor has decided to revert back to a previous state.
A state of what?
Dishevelment.
Okay, pause. We're going to Lissa. Roll me a perception plus discern if you got it.
I do. Plus discern. Perception plus discern. 14.
14. Okay, with that same roll, you get the same exact details that I just gave him. And yeah, it is very interesting that this looks nothing like the manor you were just in.
It's rather disheveled. I'll say that.
Disheveled.
Yes, it's disheveled.
That's
Thank
the
you
word
very
of the day.
Okay.
And she's gonna fly down and like look at the guards, be like, "What?"
Fly down to the wall or back down to the ground?
No, just back down to the ground.
As soon as you get back down to the ground, they put their crossbows away and walk away.
Like, she wasn't going over the wall. She was literally just trying to see what the fuck was going on.
Okay. So, Miss Echo Torchwitch, what is your character doing?
Oh, she's going to go. River.
Yes.
What's it look like?
I mean, the garden's overgrown. Like, the house doesn't look like a palace like it did.
Oh, that
just
poor
looks like a-
garden.
I mean, yes, that poor garden. Are you not concerned about the man?
Oh, that too. Were they actually fighting or just raised voices?
It looked like guards were going to his house.
Just guards to the house, but nobody's like actually getting hurt. That's what I'm thinking.
Yet? No. Inevitably? Probably.
Oh dear. Should we do something about this, you think, everyone?
Can we do anything about this? We're on the other side of the gate.
Right? I don't know. I could send a plant bomb over there. There's plenty of plants to work with.
You could do a plat bomb?
I can. I wonder what that would do.
If you do a plant bomb, does it like its roots grow and tentacly and it walk towards there and then explode or what?
Let's see. I don't quite remember because I didn't write down on my sheet.
So, plant bomb is a spell that will take a piece of a plant, turn it into a bomb of some sort that when you throw will have spores or gas or something that affects people.
Ooh, that could probably get them to stop at least. Might
Yeah.
kill them too. That's not a good thing either.
Are we sure that's not a good thing?
I don't know. I don't want to hurt anyone. But I don't want them to hurt each other either. We are supposed to be on our way. I am so torn.
Okay, pause. Let's go to Brackish.
Hey, quit, Pappas.
Yeah, quick.
Like, you guys act like you didn't know that all that was fake. I thought we kind of knew that. Anyways, hey, Jariel.
Yeah?
Rohan, I know you kind of wanted to see this. I need you to see what my dad had written about these stones here.
Oh.
And I open up to that page that I wasn't willing to show you inside, but now that we're outside the gates, I'm a little more comfortable. Knowing that dealing with Batboy is always going to be something exciting going on, I'm kind of just putting it on the back burner right now. Back to reality here. So yeah, it looks like there's more than one and like maybe more than 5. There's a bunch of them. I know he knows about these 3, this red, blue, and green one. This green one was here. See, take a look. And he kind of just hands over the book because he's only 14 inches tall. So he puts his little arms in the air, open on the page so you guys can take a look. Don't fucking turn that page, though. That's my personal book from my dad, Kipper. I'm just showing you that one.
Jariel had been waiting at the wall to catch Batboy when he jumps back off, but immediately ignores him and turns to go read that book with rapt attention.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I will have you roll a research roll, and let's see what else you get from it.
All right, that is an 11 plus 4 plus 4, so that is a 19.
19. Fantastic. So you get a little bit more than he did from it. So he was able to figure out that there was at least 3. There might be a lot more. What you are getting is there are at least 5. There may be others, but there are 5 that his dad knew about. The green, the blue, the red, the yellow, and the purple. You also notice that there are symbols next to each one. Do you have linguistics?
No.
Okay, well, roll me an intelligence. Let's see if you can figure out, because this is an ancient language these symbols are written in.
Unfortunately, that is a 4 plus 4 for an 8.
Are we able to work together on that at all?
You can if he points out to you, because he's a little tall holding the book.
What's
way
going
above
on,
your
man?
head.
Why are you pointing at that? What's that mean?
I'm seeing 5 different, at least. Green, blue, red, yellow, and purple.
Oh, I never even looked at the other page. Jesus Christ, there it is. Yeah.
I'm not sure what those symbols are, though.
Okay,
Are you familiar with
so
them?
I don't have linguistics either. I have a healthy intelligence. And can I use research at all on this?
This is just going to be an intelligence. He's just
Okay.
pointing out specific symbols.
And I've got intelligence 9, 12 even.
As far as you can figure out, is it's a really, really old language, and the symbols are probably trying to tell you what each gem represents, but you can't make out what that is.
Well, cool. I guess maybe we got to find someone that can help us with that as I quickly snatch that book back. Put it back in my sack. Thanks for pointing that out, though. We could share any information on this. If you're willing, I'm willing.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I bet my god could figure that out.
You're what?
Versailles. She's very willing to help. Especially me.
Okay, pause. Let's get to Rohan. What is Rohan?
Rohan.
The second that Batboy decided to jump up on the parapets, Rohan went off and stealthed out of there.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Rohan will not be pincushion tonight. Bum, 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 bum.
Another one.
How bad?
Nice or hot, folks.
He buries his head in the sand.
A 3.
3.
Okay. So,
Damn.
This should show your true cowardice, eh?
as
Sir
you
Robin.
as you try to sneak away, you somehow trip over a rock, flip onto your back, and your foot kicks that rock up towards one of the towers. And one of the guards looks at you and says, "How dare you assault us, sir? Stay right where you are."
What?
And pulls out a crossbow and points it at you.
Uh-oh. This is a misunderstanding. Rohan does not attack people. No. Let's see.
We're going to pause you there really quick. Let's go and see what Fuka is doing in all this mess.
I imagine Fuka having taken up the rear on this this group here.
That's an
and-
appropriate spot for him. Thank you.
I'll remember you said that and treat it to something later. As I
That was out of character, okay? Not in character. Fuka wouldn't know. That's metagaming if you do.
Go ahead, Fuka.
All right. As I come up the rear of this party, seeing them break off into 2 different groups, more or less, and I'm imagining I see Rohan kind of take off, trip up, and hit the guard tower with this rock.
It is, yes, it is not really 2 different groups because Rohan made it a step.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm the trio doing up on the wall thing. Okay, I see.
Yep,
With Rohan on his ass, I'm assuming on the ground right now,
yep.
and this crossbow being pointed at him. Fuka steps in front of the line of fire, and say, "Whoa, now he was just an accident there. Just relax a little bit here." And I kind of start to back step towards Rohan to give him my hand to my short stature, giving him as much help as I can to stand him back up in the moment.
Roll me a persuade if you have it, and I'm giving you a +3.
9 plus 3, 12, and you said persuade, which I do not have. So 12.
All right. Oh, happy day. The guard got a critical failure, so...
He comes down to help Rohan too.
But he does put his crossbow away and goes, "Well, you best keep that cat in line."
Oh, of course, we meant no harm here. Hey, why don't you just go back to what you were doing inside? Sounds like you're a little busy.
And he goes back into the tower and sits there watching outside.
Then I'll turn down to probably not too down to Rohan, being I'm 2'4" and he's a regular 6 foot. I think he said, helping him get back up to his feet. That was a close one, Rohan. You gotta watch where you step around here. Looks like there's a bunch of rocks here. Look at that.
Rohan's gonna have this look like deer in the headlights look like. Oh, you saved me.
Hey,
Rohan appreciates this. Yes.
Think nothing of it. No, I do all I can. It looks like we didn't get too far, huh? Before we got a little distracted. What do you think's going on up in there? Everybody's saying it's decrepit. Everything's turned upside down, or what?
Well, what Rohan believes is we were under a spell, probably telepathy magic or something like that.
I don't know nothing about all that, but how long do you think it's gonna take to get to this castaway camp? I mean, I see these boys are reading already. I mean, we didn't get very far now, did we?
Maybe 10 minutes? I don't know.
You never
Rohan
been,
has
I
never
take
been
it.
to this city. No.
Yeah, fair enough. Too bad we all didn't have a pair of them rabbits, eh? Look at that. What a beautiful creature.
Yeah, you wish, buddy.
Hey, yeah.
As I would probably have that fireball behind my back looking at that guard when Rohan went down too. And you could just see the flame go out and the glyph die out on the mushroom there.
I will accept that. Okay, so that brings us back to Bat Boy on the wall.
Okay, about how close are the guards?
You got about 10 seconds away, so one more round and they'll be on you.
Okay, Can I just kind of fuse it all into one? Because I'm just going to casually sit myself down on the wall, cross a leg, kind of put my arms back, and just kind of wait for them.
In that case, everybody roll initiative.
Six.
Do exploding dice supply for initiative as well?
Yes, they do.
Doesn't matter, but it was still a relevant question.
Fair enough. 13.
14 for Quip.
15 for Willow.
11 for Rohan.
14. Quip. Hang on, you're one behind you. Willow, what'd you get, Rohan?
11.
11 for Rohan. Okay, what did you get, Joriel?
Oh, well, explosions did matter for me as I rolled a 12 into a 7 plus 2 for a 21.
Nice.
For you!
12s or 1s. That's what George gets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what did you get, Fuka?
6.
A 6 total.
Yes.
Okay, I'm confident you will not go first.
Agreed.
Uh-huh. And who am I missing? And Lissa.
Me.
Sorry, River.
It's
What did
just
you get?
it's just initiative base plus the roll, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
No other. Then that is a 7.
At least you're not last,
That's what I was thinking.
right? And really quick on the guards. Okay, so the guards step up to Bat Boy. I keep forgetting that I can't use your name in game. The guards step up to Bat Boy, and as the guards step up to Bat Boy, they reach out. They have got large clubs to thwack you upon the noggin.
Okay, wait. I see you're having some trouble back there. I'm perfectly willing to offer my assistance for 3 cantaloupes.
Go ahead and roll it.
If I succeed on this, I'm just going to be so happy.
God.
So that is 8 plus a persuade of 4 plus a charisma of 5. 17.
They both look at each other, confused, look at what's going on behind there, and go, we don't have cantaloupes.
Oh. Well, that's a damn shame, then, isn't it? Well, then I'll get off your wall. And I front flip roll off the wall and activate my ability to get back to my sword.
And you're fine. And these two look down at your group, and several of the other guards that actually have crossbows come out and start staring down at your group. And thus, the initiative round ended with an offer of cantaloupes, apparently. Because these guards
It's okay,
have
boys!
the
They
worst,
said no!
because these guards have the worst willpower rolls ever. Twice they have critical failure on willpower rolls against you guys persuading them on anything. So, they are still looking at you menacingly, and they are very suspicious, obviously, of you being there at the wall and messing with the wall.
Like, I wave cheerily, and as I do that, across my mouth, we should get moving now before they attack us.
Is there an equivalent of spray paint in this world?
I don't see why not. I mean, it may
You
not
just
be
kind of
spray.
drink paint and then spit it on the wall.
River's gonna fly off a distance to where they won't see her, and then she's gonna graffiti the wall.
Really quick, Lissa, just so you know, Nightbot has all of the devs links running together as the same thing.
Yeah, I had it set up so it would do one in one go. Did you want it separate?
I'm okay with it all in one go, but what I'm saying is it says linktree/haplo RPG space blender. all as one link.
I had put a space there. That's got to be a Twitch thing, and I can't change that.
Okay. Well, the
So-
links will not work. We're gonna have to tweak those.
Okay. I can go in and change that real quick.
Yep. Just like if you look at yours, RPG Blender Geek Girl Alyssa is all one link.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need to add a space in, then I can do that real quick.
Groovy. Thank you. All right. So back to this.
Do my thing.
Well, thank you for hosting. Let me turn the notification.
I thought it was
settings down.
auto hosting. Apparently, it wasn't.
Not a problem. That being said, I am going to turn those notifications down a little bit because that was very, very loud. I didn't realize it would come in that loud. Are you guys moving on from this part of the wall?
Yes,
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah, I say we, like Bat Boy said, probably should get out of here. I'm all down for
Yes,
a fight, don't get me
but
wrong, but...
Yes, but after she graffitis the wall.
I just start going on Thumper at this point, just moving along.
Yeah, no, I bolted. I'm like, I'm out.
Okay, so tell me how you are graffitiing the wall, and be very specific.
She is going to pull out her fantasy spray paint. And she is going to draw a giant middle finger.
Okay.
And that's what she's gonna do. And then some obscene words.
At best, I will give you is a pot of some sort of dye or paint, but you're either going to use your fingers or a brush or something.
Well, I mean, she's got art as one of her skills. So I would assume she's got brushes.
Yep. Okay, so what I want you to do is roll your art plus charisma and a luck.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Like music.
That's a 21 on the art roll.
Ooh, it's a very well done middle finger.
And okay, I gotta roll that again. $18 on the luck.
Okay. In that case, you're 18 on the luck. The guards don't seem to notice you graffitiing the wall. You get it done and are able to catch up to the party just fine. So, you guys have got probably about 20 or so minutes before you get to Castaway Camp where you're heading. So we're going to do another quick round robin, see if anyone has anything to say, if they would want it to do anything. And if not, you can just say, I just want to travel, and we're fine. So let's start with Rohan, who's at the head of the pack, and people are catching up to him very quickly.
Yep. Yeah, Rohan is just mumbling to himself. How the hell did Rohan get himself in this? Must find a way out.
Okay. So,
And-
go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, he's just mumbling to himself about that, and he keeps looking back, because right now he only has loyalty to 2 of the party members, you know, and the rest of them he's just like, oh, they're batshit crazy. They're batshit crazy. So Rohan is just trying to formulate something in his head. You know, just trying to keep his distance too, because he's like, But as he's doing that, he's also looking forward, you know, trying to, you know, not run into trouble.
Right. Makes sense. Okay. So now we're going to go to Joriel and his sister. And we'll assume with your large stride, you're very close behind Rohan.
So Joriel is attempting, while walking to, as best he can, recreate the symbol that he had seen in his own notebooks, so that he can try to reference it later, and just jot down whatever notes he has from his research time.
Fantastic. Give me an intelligence roll to jot the things down. I will make it a research roll.
Okay.
Because part of research is taking notes, and I will give you a +3.
Okay. So research is research 4, intelligence 4, 8 plus 5, 13 plus 3 is 16.
You are able to make a recreation of all 5 symbols quite nicely.
Great. Still don't know what they mean, but I've got them.
Yes, you do. Okay. So, Fuka.
Well, I imagine Fuka is having a hard time between all these taller people with their long strides. They're rabbits. They're capable of flying. But
What? My rabbit can't fly.
No, not the rabbits capable of flying. But everybody's mode of transportation. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I already miss Wendy so bad. And he's thinking to himself how intriguing the masked man has been, and kind of cocking his head at the idea of calling him Bat Boy, rubbing him weird, like, you know, he's just not. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna go talk to him. He kind of working up the courage to go and actually say something to him, and so you probably, I mean, if he's in the rear, he's kind of portly, kind of passing everybody, getting to this stranger, and hey, mind if I might talk to you for a minute there, masked man?
Yeah, sure. What can I do for you?
Wow, I couldn't help but notice that fancy weapon you got stuck in the ground there earlier.
Ah, yes, it is important to me. Allows me to get around the battlefield rather easily. Convenient if you need to escape a bunch of guards on a wall at a moment's notice.
Yeah, that was something to see, that's for sure. As I try to keep pace with him and everybody else, I'm I got a little weapon myself. It's kind of a bit of the opposite though. And I take out my hatchet and I throw it straight in front of us into the air, and it disappears in front of us and returns back into my hand. And so it's something on the same line, but I love the magic all the same. It's quite fancy.
Isn't what the magic does to us and our items simply fascinating?
It is. And I'm just imagining, after maybe a couple back and forth, trying to create some small talk with them in this moment.
Yep, absolutely. So, since it has also come to your turn, Mr. Bat Boy, let's continue that conversation for a moment. What else are you two saying to each other? And I am taking the hat off because it's not working with the headphones.
As a fake pirate would.
That's right.
Totally
I mean, he
not
does
a pirate.
keep telling us. Yes, exactly. That.
I'm still curious though. Why the magic brought us all together? Normally I see 1, maybe 2, for there to be, well, 7 of us total, or 8. I keep forgetting that technically there's a NPC floating around. For there to be 8 of us total is most unusual. There is something grand about to happen. Keep an eye out and try to survive. It should be fun.
Wow, I hear all that. I'm usually a lone ranger when it comes to this sort of stuff, and just to find myself falling amongst y'all is all new to me. It's all new, but you're right. I've been feeling something about y'all, and I hope only good things come of it, right? Try to give him a little elbow in the side of the leg. And
Oh, what fun would that be? By the way, do you need a little help getting forward?
oh no, I need the exercise. Don't mind me. And you can see my Hawaiian shirt sweating through as we.
Yes. Quick question. You keep referring to it as Hawaiian shirt. What is Hawaii? Hawaiian?
Oh, I don't know. I just kind of thought it was a nice word for it, I suppose.
Fascinating.
Hawaiian. It's fun to say, right?
That it is. It almost sounds elvish.
Okay, let's move on to River.
River kind of, since she was the last one to leave, she kind of flies up behind them and goes, I mean, Hawaiian does maybe sound elvish, but you sure it's not fairy?
Could be.
You look up at her. Oh, that's lovely.
Wait, hold
and
on.
she kind of like,
What were you saying in response to that, Fuka?
Oh, I mean, if she's addressing both of us in the conversation, just being like,
Yes.
I really don't, I couldn't say for sure. I mean, like I said, I think I just made that up.
I mean, that is fair. However, should we name a place Hawaii?
We have the group that's going to create Hawaii. Here we go.
I mean, the Skra archipelagos are basically Hawaii, just bigger.
We were to
So
name
we
such a place. I believe we'd know it when we've seen it, though, I would imagine.
Yes, I think you're right.
Okay, Willow.
So Willow's a little bit slower. She's a little bit older. So I'm thinking that she probably would hear the conversation here between these three. Yes. And but she's not really, she's just kind of focusing on walking. She's trying to walk and meditate at the same time on these images that she saw. She said she wanted to help and talk to her symbolists god.
Okay. So you're talking about the symbols that were in the book?
Yeah. But I mean, she realizes she's walking. She's not fully meditating, but she's trying.
It's the fully meditating that I'm worried about. Let me see here just a second. I'm going to have you roll. What am I going to have you roll? How about...
Multitasking?
Well, I don't know that we have a skill called multitasking. I'm going to have you just roll a charisma.
Okay. Well, that is an 8 and 15.
Okay. You do get a feeling of being connected to your god or goddess, sorry, but you do not get a feeling of any understanding about those symbols.
Okay. That's fair.
All right, and that brings us to Kip, excuse me.
So Quip is building up a head of steam, catching up to Rohan, and he's just looking around for like a mound or a cluster of rocks, just kind of in the distance, maybe in a 30-foot range. And then he's gonna be like, hey Rohan, remember that thing I showed you? Watch this. as he wants to use his new spell for the first time, and he just chucks this magic fire projectile at a mound of dirt a little distance away from everybody.
Roll it.
That's a 7 on the die. His fire skills is still a 6. That's what they say. 7, 13 plus intelligence is 19, 22 total.
Okay, you successfully cast a fireball at the little mound of dirt, probably surprising Rohan and the people up front as fire shoots from your little hand and the mound of dirt goes
That's fucking way better than I thought, eh, man?
Oh, that was fun.
Impressive.
Congratulations, you can light fire pits now.
I'll fucking warm you right up, I bet.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Fireball, like, sized proportional to him? Or is it a general, it has a set size?
It starts really small in his hand, and as soon as it's whipped out, it grows to the size of whatever would do that amount of damage. The spell's the same for everybody. But yeah, you'll see like a little flame, and then it would grow big and hit that mound.
Let me put a little caveat on that. That's how it works for him. Because one of the beautiful things about magic and Rupture is the effect and what it looks like is completely up to you. It does the same damage, has the same effect. He could have it be a little spark of light that he throws like a dart that does the same damage and has the same effect, if that's what he chose. So for him, it's a little flame in his hand that becomes this huge ball as it goes out.
That's why I jumped right in there.
Nice. So yes, it gets to be whatever the caster describes it as. These effects are yours and yours alone.
Rule of cool. Confirmed.
Yeah. Ching.
Always.
Quit. Why'd you do that?
Well, I've been using these books that my dad had and like studying all kinds of magic, and I just focused on this spell and it glyphed itself right here on my token. See, that's what I was showing you yesterday.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, I'm like fucking connected with it. I can fucking throw fire, man.
That is amazing.
It's pretty
And
fun.
dangerous.
Yeah, that's why I threw it over there. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
I know who to call if someone needs to be burned.
I could
Ghostbusters?
probably show you how to do it. It might take some time, but I can show you.
You know what? Rohan will probably take you up on that offer.
All right, wait for camp. How far are we from this place? I feel like we're making good time, no?
You're approaching it right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, there it is.
So, what were you saying, River?
Oh, he said, I know who to call, and my response was Ghostbusters.
Oh. Okay. So, as you are approaching Castaway Camp, everybody roll me a perception.
Uh-oh.
It's a 5 total for Quip.
Woohoo! Exploding dice.
I know,
Yay.
right?
Can I be doing a discern check at the same time since Gold Touch told me my dad did shit here?
26.
Once you get in the camp, I will let you do a discern check for any signs of your dad.
Okay.
You're too far away to really pick up on details. This is just to see what you guys notice as you approach the actual camp.
Probably Jack and shit. That's a 9.
Yeah. Okay, what was yours again, Rohan?
26.
Nice.
22.
And 22. Okay, Willow.
14.
Okay, Fuka.
19.
And Joriel.
12.
Okay, so those of you who got a 12 or more are going to notice that this portion of camp as you're approaching seems particularly rowdy. There are lots and lots of fires all over the makeshift streets between all of the different tents. There are people fighting, there's people gambling. There are obvious brothel tents scattered all about. There are people drinking and partying everywhere. It is very, very crowded for a little camp. Those of you who got less than 12, it's a camp and people are doing things. Any of you who got above a 15?
Hey.
Yeah. Any of you who got above a 15 will notice that there are a lot more people than there are tents to put them in. And it seems odd there'd be this many people crammed into this one place. And not all the tents are just tents, by the way. Some of them are, hey, we took some old garbage from the last shipwreck that we sailed upon and made a little lean-to that's now semi-permanent. Nothing is permanent.
It's a shanty town.
Oh, 100%.
It's a.
Tent City.
You could say it's a sea shanty town.
Ha!
Potentially important clarifying question. When you said there are fires, are they controlled fires or are they like people lit things on fire?
They are controlled fires, as in
Okay.
people are standing around fire pits or barrels, or there are a couple tents that you can tell were deliberately lit on fire that they're now partying around. So they're semi-controlled fires.
Yeah, purposeful though. That's the
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Does anybody get the impression there's way more people here than there are homes? Isn't this supposed to be some kind of, I don't know, what is it, some kind of refuge, or what do you think this is all about? There's a lot going on up there. I don't know if we should run right into it. What do you think?
It's a lot like jail to me.
You love that place, don't you? Can't get
No,
enough.
I just, similar.
This is definitely the slums.
You poor dear. She touches Kit's shoulder.
Are you behind me?
River just goes, it's a
yeah.
town.
Were you behind me when you approached me and touched me?
Apparently.
Yeah, he's gonna jump for sure. Just, whoa, hey, you don't be sneaking up on me like that, you know? Sorry. I don't like that.
Oh, careful! I think you activated his curse.
Oh, we are so sorry.
It's okay. You never know what someone's up to behind you, you know.
Do you need anything? I have some candies in my pouch.
I'm a child, I'm a fucking gnome, man. Like, come on.
I'll have
He has
one.
a beard.
Well, yeah, I'll have a piece of candy.
Good. Now you just let me know if you need some more. I've got some for you all the time.
Oh, gee whiz, that's pretty sweet.
Okay. So, Shantytown, lots of fires, lots of shenanigans happening, lots of drinking, lots of unsavory activities to those who are of high moral caliber.
Remind me, what's our goal here? Because I think I could have some fun with it.
Maybe we should stay focused and decide. Are we trying to find somebody in particular, or are we just going in there to look around?
We were trying to find hints about my father's whereabouts here.
I believe we were trying to find stuff about the gems here.
Yeah,
Well, that
Blue
too.
You
Star.
were trying to find stuff about your father.
And there's something about helping Gold Touch.
Yes, the blue gem, the blue star.
I think it was green.
No, the
Green was
green
the
one
one
was in the
that-
table.
You're right. Yeah. I mean, forget it.
Heart of the Tide Elder, I think he called it.
I'm with Jariel. I think that's what I'm here for. We should focus on that.
Well, maybe
So-
we should hold a tight ship if we're gonna go in there. It looks a little rowdy, if you ask me.
We don't have any leads other than coming here. So, do we just look for the largest tent? Or do we go in and shout what we're looking for somewhere and see who attempts to attack us?
Oh yeah, try that.
Narrator, I have a question.
Yes.
Is my Raven Crow, what is it? Raven or Crow? Back with me yet?
You said it was
Pickerman.
crow.
Yeah.
But yes,
Is
whatever
it-
your crow, raven, corvid bird of sorts is with you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I don't think it's a wise idea to go screaming to the masses. I mean, especially if this thing is any sort of value. You know, maybe there's some sort of leader amongst all these rowdies in there. Maybe we could start just keeping our eyes peeled and try and stay together. Maybe get separated, we'd be a lot weaker, I tell you that.
We gotta go in here and take out the biggest guy. That's pretty much how it works. I'm pretty sure.
Joriel looks down.
I agree with the smallest guy.
That was even a joke for me. I'm just kidding, you know.
No, I agree. Let's do it.
He's fucking probably serious. I don't know about this guy here.
I mean, for all they know, inside that camp, we could be rolling in there as a gang of our own. Nobody messing with us.
Yeah, we're pretty deep, you know. Look at Rohan. Who wants to fuck with Rohan? We got a giant fucking A. Goes to high five. You just kind of hold his hand.
Joriel will attempt to gingerly.
Ow! Jesus Christ, man.
Willow reaches up and pets Pick on her shoulder, and she says, Now, you stay close, and don't you go flying off into weird little caverns or places or tents or whatever those other things are, and you don't steal stuff in this location, you know. And I think we should put anything away that we should hide our stuff. We might get.
Hops up and down and flaps its wings.
Settle down, Pick. Okay, we are ready.
Yeah, maybe we should all rub a little bit more dirt on us, and I'll just reach down, grab more dirt. Yeah, we gotta look. We gotta play the part, right? Yeah.
Jesus. As I'd hop off Humper and tell him, "Yeah, get out of here, boy. You don't need to be part of this." He scurries off, just stops and humps a dirt pile really quickly, and then takes off into the bush.
Does he always do that?
Oh yeah, he never stops.
Hence the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know, if you get
It's
him
more of a verb than a
neutered,
noun, if you know what I mean.
if you get him neutered, then they're less likely to do that. You know, right?
Oh, you could try. He'll fucking bite you, I'm pretty sure.
Have you tried giving him alcohol first?
Oh, he drinks like a fish.
Okay.
I feel a kindred spirit with that punny.
He's quite a character.
Well, I'm bored. If we don't have a plan next, looks at a pocket watch he doesn't have. 15 seconds. I'm going to go do something.
He looks at a pocket watch on his wrist that he doesn't have.
How sized is this? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
How well sized is this place? Like, is it sized for people my size or people their size?
The answer is yes. It depends on which part of this place you're looking at.
Okay. Joriel is going to attempt to use his height advantage and get a more of a look around to look for bigger buildings, bigger structures.
Roll me a discern.
All right. Oh no.
No.
Not a 1. It's not a 1. It's not a 1.
Okay.
I have to clarify that. It's a 3 + 2 for a 5.
Yeah, it's such a hodgepodge mix. There are definitely taller structures, but you don't know if they're really structures or just people put tents on top of lean-tos because they could.
Yeah. I don't see anything standing out right now.
Well, I'm going in. I'm ready. And she starts to take steps forward.
Okay.
Heeding Willow's word about keeping stuff that might look of value. I'm, finish rubbing my dirt and I'll be, ain't no wait up. You need stay close. I'll be right behind you, Willow, right behind you.
You close up your shirt a little bit.
Yeah, a big old chain hanging down, right?
Okay. And the rest of you, anyone else doing anything before they follow suit?
No, I'm going to follow suit and just keep my wits about me. Rolling into crowded areas is definitely something that is going to keep me on edge, to say the least.
Rohan is basically going to, crouch down to Quip and, tell him, Rohan is going to do some reconnoiter. I'm going to go look around.
Hey, you want some company?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I know you. You're looking to get something, aren't you? I could fucking distract. Hey, maybe we find some gambling. I don't know. As we walk off into the distance, kind of going with Rohan.
Imagine
I
I
like
see
to
him.
gamble.
What did I just say? I thought I just said stay together. Where are they going?
Right? So are you stealthing, Rohan?
Yes, I am.
Please roll it. And may the dice be in your favor.
Are you stealthing with Quip on your shoulder?
Yes, and I have taken that into account.
28.
Nice.
That is fairly decent, even with a little prisoner on your shoulder.
He's no longer a prisoner.
Okay, a ex-con on your shoulder.
Better.
Thank you. Thank you for using the proper terminology.
Much better.
He has been socially reformed, okay?
That's right. Fucking reintroduced into the wild here.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So we're going to go to Rohan and his distraction first, because my guess is he's going to stealth ahead of the rest of the group.
Yeah.
So as you get into town, there is clearly a lot of gambling and prostitution and drinking going on. Like, it feels like everybody's celebrating something, but nobody seems to really be clear about what they're celebrating. Just the fact they're celebrating.
Hey, Quip,
What's up, brother?
how about we join on the merrymaking and find out what the hell is going on?
Yeah, people who are gambling are usually drinking and a little bit fucking stupid. We could go and try our hand at that and see if we can work someone.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Look around. Do I see any table games or card games or anything going on?
There's lots of dice. There's a game that involves several wooden sticks. There's a lot of people playing a game where they tie their hands together and seem to headbutt each other till one of them gets knocked out. There are a few people who have decks of cards, but it's pretty obvious they're probably not a complete deck.
Hey, cards are kind of my thing. You know, these guys are kind of fucking shysters, but
I would like to just point out XCOD.
somebody call me a fucking prisoner again?
No. Quip, do you have any scratch?
Yeah, I got a little bit left over from our original buy. Where's that? I still have on the old, so I think it's vials or scruples.
Yep.
I have 125 scruples.
Okay, I'm gonna hand Quip half of my scruples. I only have 60 scruples, so I'm giving him 30 of them.
This will make a good wager.
Yes. You distract them. I make money. You distract them.
All right. Let me down at that stool there.
Okay.
As we get ready to do some gambling.
Tell me which game you would be approaching. Are you going to be tying your fists together and headbutting an opponent? Are you going to be...
no, that's not really my thing.
Are you going to be playing with sticks in some game that's maybe you could figure out? Rolling dice or playing with cards?
He is a gambler. He's taken it. He's got a skill in that.
Nice.
So I think he would go either the dice or the cards. I'm going to say that he dropped me off the dice game here. And
Nice.
I imagine he's just looking around. I'm just looking around to see if there's any piles of money around, who's the king holder, or if there's anybody of some stature around here that everybody seems to answer to as well.
You walk up to a table where there is a gentleman dressed in a long black coat with a cup full of dice who people seem to be lining up to bet with. And you walk up, you get put down, just as one person leaves. He goes, "Damn it, I thought I had him there," and kicks a stool out of the way, pissed off. And he looks at you as soon as you get put down and goes, "Oh, are you one of those little ones who thinks you're smarter than all the rest of us?"
I'm a smart one who thinks that you might be a little bit bigger than me.
That's good. So, you ready to try your luck, laddie?
Oh, I'm always ready to try my luck.
Good.
Well, what's this game called? Like leading to like he doesn't know as he's pulled out what he matched with Rohan's money too. Like, oh, let's see what I got here. You know, trying to act like he's a little bit intermediate.
Go ahead and roll it. A deception if you got it. If not, just charisma.
Ooh, I get my first 12 of the game.
Nice.
And an 11 to follow up.
Nice.
Fuck, I shouldn't have wasted that there, right? So 23 total.
Beautiful. So with a 23 total, he goes, I'm going to help you out here, kid. First off, put all that away. And he pulls out just a couple copper coins, 3 drops. Says, "That's the maximum bet you can afford." And winks at you.
All right. So he'll pull out the same, throw it down. So I'm Quip. Who are you?
Well, I'm obviously Captain Bones.
Captain Bones. Yeah, I get it. Good job.
So, nobody beats Captain Bones at dice. Are you sure you want to go through with this, kid?
I think you bet no one's beat you yet.
We shall see. We shall see. Bold words from a little man.
Yeah, you too, big fella.
So here's the name of the game. I will roll, you will roll. You have to guess what I have. I have to guess what you have. Whoever comes closest within the pips on the dice wins.
Holy shit. You always win?
Of course I do. I'm Captain Bones.
All right.
And
Okay, to be fair, this is just an intelligence game because like there's a couple different things that have the exact same amount of numbers. Like this is it's like counting cards.
She is
well, it's
right.
a luck game if it's just on one. Counting cards would be the elimination of dice to figure out what's left. But
No,
she is right that there are combinations that will always be the same depending on what's rolled.
it's why Catan has so many of certain numbers.
oh, we're rolling multiple dice. I thought we just rolled one and guessed.
No, you're rolling 5 dice each.
Ooh.
And he hands you a cup, an old wooden cup that has chips and cracks in it, and you might get splinters if you rub it the wrong way.
Okay.
That has 5 dice in it that are obviously not the best quality dice.
Is this liar's dice?
No.
No.
This is a lot less complicated than Liar's Dice, though that is a game that could be played here in Castaway Camp, I'm sure, as long as the mouse isn't listening.
Mm-hmm.
So, he hands you your cup. He takes his cup. He shakes and just stares at you and is rolling the cup around. By all means, you're the guest. Throw first.
All right. Am I throwing here? Is it like, are we working with luck? What are we doing?
I'm going to give you, since you do have the gambling skill, we're going to give you a gambling plus luck. And what I'm going to do, because there is a little bit of a puzzle here that I want you to figure out, what I will do is based on your gambling score, I'll give you some hints one way or another.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just rolling a 12er?
You are going to roll the 12er. Yep.
That is an 8 plus my gamble, which is 3, so 10, 11, plus my luck is 7, so 18 total. Oh, and I have a luck stone, which gives me 2, so 20 total.
Fantastic. So, this is what happens. As you throw your dice down, you end up with... And you may be right, Lord Duhan. I just was never familiar with it before that movie. You end up with 2 2s, a 3, a 4, and a 5. And for Captain Bones, he finishes swirling his cup, throws it in the air, grabs it, and flips it around and slams it. All righty. So, I'll even let you guess first.
So, I'm just guessing at his. Would it have been a 6-sided die that he's rolling?
Yep. You're both rolling 5 6-sided dice.
Okay. In the interest of pattern, I'm gonna guess 2 5s, a 4, a 3, and a 2.
Okay. What is that total?
19 total.
Okay. So, you're about to guess 19, and you get this little inkling in the back of your head that it's probably a bit higher than that.
Ooh, I see. So if I'm to change the total, I'll go with 24.
24, you get an inkling that it's a bit lower than that. I'm giving
23.
It's a bit lower than that. I'm going to give you 2 more hints with your luck roll, and then we're going to call it.
21.
You feel good about that one.
All right.
Okay, so you call 21?
Yep.
He goes, oh, that's interesting, 21. Let me see. For a little guy like you, and the way you throw, and how much the dice weigh, I'm gonna say you've got yourself a... Did you write down the numbers I told you, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
And that total is?
16.
He goes, I'm gonna say you've got an 18.
Well, I'm going to say you got a 21. You ready to show me yours if I show you mine?
Oh, absolutely, laddie.
And he pops open his cover to show him.
Ooh, that's only 2 away. I hope you're lucky. He pulls his cup up slowly, and it's 21. And his eyes go big, and he looks at you. He looks at his dice. He picks up your dice and plays with them a little bit, puts them down. Beginner's luck.
That may be. But still, I guess it's the first time you lost, eh?
Well, that's the best out of 3. Of course I haven't lost yet.
Hey, you know, I'm not too big on keeping on going. I'm kind of looking for something. You seem like a guy that may know something.
Well, then you better beat me one more time if you want information.
All right, I'll give it another go. As he starts
Pause.
shaking his cup up again.
Rohan, what are you doing during all this distraction?
I'm waiting to see the crowd reaction. Does it seem like anybody has ever beat this guy?
They are really intrigued, and they are like, there's whispers and there's excitement going on. You've got people starting to pull out their money to be next.
Okay. I am going to make my rounds around the crowd and pickpocket as many people as I can.
That's what I was hoping for.
All right. Roll
Yeah, I see
me
you, buddy.
3
But-
pickpocket rolls. Okay.
But I am going to be discerning. I am not going to pickpocket like the most poorest looking people. I'm going to pickpocket the guys who are rolling right now.
Okay.
Whoever's
Roll
rolling.
me 3 pickpockets, and I will tell you how much you've gotten if you succeed.
All right. Let's see. First one. First one is 25.
Fantastic. Second one.
Second one is 24.
Fantastic. Third one.
Third one is 21.
Okay, with those 3 rolls, you end up with the first one. You end up with, let me roll it. Give me just a second. 79 scruples.
Damn.
The second one,
Nice.
no kidding, 46 scruples. I'm assuming these are each for multiple people, not one person at a time.
Yeah.
Since you're making the rounds.
Yes.
And that last one, you end up with 28 scruples.
All right. Awesome.
That is a decent living.
Nice little haul there.
Mm-hmm. So,
how many were those crits?
good question. 2 of them were crits. 1 was not.
Awesome. All right, that works. Yeah, and after I'm done, as soon as the crowd goes, I start like just kind of cowing the crowd and like, hey, look at that! The little man is gonna win. Oh, the captain's gonna lose.
Oh my god.
No way! No way! No one beats the captain. You know, stuff like that.
Okay.
And just be jeering the crowd.
You do not have Inspire, so go ahead and roll a charisma on that.
Sure.
I feel like an out-of-plate cat has some charisma. Out-of-place cat.
17.
And that is a, give me 1 second to check my not pirates. That is a success. People are getting a little more riled and they're starting to crowd around the captain's table. Some even leave their other morally agnostic activities to come see what's happening.
What was that tied with? Inspiration?
Inspire.
Inspire. Okay.
Yep, you're getting a crowd inspired to action in some way or another. And with that, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break. So everybody has a quick biology break or whatever you need. Refresh your drink. And when we come back in 5 minutes, we are going to go to the 5 of you that are a little more morally upstanding so far.
I'm
already
not
gambling
sure
and
that,
robbing in there. I love it.
I'm not sure that graffiti on a wall is morally upstanding.
Okay, the 4 of you that are morally upstanding and the fairy. So we will be back in 5 minutes, audience. We will see you in just a few. Thank you for joining us. Let's go to our pause. Okay, people, we are back. And let me make sure we've got the right desktop audio here because I don't see anything popping up. Okay, we got it. We're good. So we come back to the 4 not yet morally ambiguous party members and River.
What the hell am I not morally ambiguous already?
Yeah,
that's
the
true.
three
You can't be
morally
held accountable
ambiguous.
for your actions when you're fucking crazy.
Okay, that's actually fair.
It's everybody else's fault.
We
It's
blame
the magic's fault.
we
It's a
blame the
problem with
voices in your
society.
head.
That's right. It's a
You know,
social construct.
If Terrell had a better mental health system in place,
You'd be fucking locked up.
Yeah, wait. You want to go to an asylum of Manatorn?
I'd probably break out of that asylum of Batator. Anyway,
So, as the 5 of you approach the city that Rohan and his distraction have disappeared into, tell me what it is you're doing.
River is just kind of flitting around, like trying not to get like whacked by the crowd.
Okay.
so do we have a plan, or can I go make things happen?
What does that entail?
Finding out who people fear the most here.
I would say respect, which could mean fear.
No,
mean,
no,
you-
no, no. Fear.
You get the fear, I get the respect one.
Sure, why not?
We should find out who's in charge here.
That's actually probably a better idea. Just whoever's in charge.
And that's what I want to do.
Okay.
Let's go. She starts to walk off, not really giving them a chance to really not walk. She says, she motions, well, let's go. Come on.
Toriel follows.
Yeah, River follow.
Yep, I'll follow as well.
Okay. As the 5 of you walk in, I want you all to roll perceptions, and I'm giving you a +3 on this because you'll see why if you pass it.
Ooh, natural 1 for me.
Well, that's not a pass.
Fook out there paying attention.
I told you to stick together, goddammit.
He farts so horribly, it distracts even himself.
8 on the second roll.
Okay.
Should I do a discern since River's also like trying to get info?
Yep. It's because you're looking for your dad and signs of your dad, 100%.
And
21
Willow got a
total.
16 total. Sorry.
18.
16, 18, what was yours?
21 total.
Okay. And Joriel?
Joriel has, you said +3, so that is a 14 total.
Oh, wait, we get +3 to it, so
Oh.
21 actually.
So it was an 18 then.
It was +3 to the perception or to the discern?
Sorry, I was laughing at the comment in the chat there.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we do have great concern for that man's bowels, and we don't know what he's eaten that's caused such things.
He eats whatever when he eats.
Okay, so all of you are going to fairly easily notice that there are posters all over the city that look very, very similar to River. And they're posters trying to celebrate the Great River Bard. And apparently you have walked into Castaway Camp during the annual River Festival. The posters the things that are different about here are somehow they look more cartoonish. The figure looks a lot more well endowed. The wings are much bigger. The legs are much longer. Things like that. Things that this group would find desirable in a figure they recreate.
The last time I was here, I was 10.
So, that's what looked like a 10, huh?
No, not even remotely.
And if you listen closely, you can overhear a lot of people singing a chant about the great river bard and how her songs have soothed the beasts of the ocean, have directed ships back home that have been lost for years, have been able to single-handedly unite warring tribes that have been fighting for centuries through just a mere verse of one of her songs.
Okay, look, I've heard your music. It's quite good. That rock music was very innovative, but
Rock music. I just thought that.
Did you just get it?
Really? This was 2
3
sessions
episodes
later. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, how is River reacting to you being the target of this grand festival and very caricaturized on your posters?
She is gonna go like full drama queen about, that's not what my breasts look like! My legs are not nearly that long! Why? Like, she's like gonna go into this tirade of like, that's not what I look like, bitches!
Okay, and how are the rest of you reacting to this tirade?
Did anything come
Awkwardly.
of that natural one?
What's that?
Did anything come of this natural one, or
No.
everything you said is
You
fine?
didn't notice, you didn't notice the pictures until she started tirading, and then you realize she's looking at the picture that you think looks nothing like her, so why is she even talking about it?
my
It
character's
does
gonna go
look like-
walk up to one of the posters, pull it down, fold it up, and just slip it away.
I'll be in my bunk.
Okay, if you guys are gonna have the stunned silence, then roll me a luck.
All of us?
Yep, all of you.
Nice ring.
15.
10.
12.
12.
9!
Okay, so here's what happens. You see a group all in river cosplay dancing down the street, singing about how their music could lull every savage beast and calm the tides and direct ships home with a mere verse of their song. And one of them stops in front of River herself and goes, "Oh my gosh, that's the best River costume I've ever seen!" Like, I mean, you're obviously not big enough, but that's pretty darn close.
She
Yes,
is
she
going
spent quite a long time working on it. She's very proud.
She is going to straight up like scream and go, "My name is River Liana, and what the actual fuck is going on here?"
Okay. Do you have, oh my goodness, let me see what that roll would be. Roll persuade.
Okay, I can do that. So,
I just want to note, just so you guys are aware, every time my NPCs roll willpower against your influence, it is a 1.
Noted.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Let's pull out that old charm spell now.
23.
Okay. All of a sudden, everybody in this cosplay river crowd stops what they're doing, goes silent, circles around you, lifts you up and says, "It's River! She's come back to us! Huzzah!" and starts marching you towards the middle of camp.
She's just like stunned, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Is this real?
Well, I've been in plenty of fantasies. I don't think so.
Does River hear him say, "Is this real?"
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She goes, "Unfortunately!"
Okay, my character's formulating a plan now. He's gonna go over to Fuka. Tell me, how perceptive are you?
Oh, I got some observantness. Do me observantness? Is that a word? Yeah, that's yeah.
Sure, let's go with that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how observant are you?
So it's observantness, actually.
Yes, I think seeingness is also a great word to use there.
Yeah, I know I tend to stay quiet and watch from afar, so I can pick up a thing or two.
Well, this is bound to cause a stir throughout the entire camp, and where there's a stir, powerful people come out to play. Keep an eye out.
Will do. And I'm also thinking too, like, do you think this whole thing with her could be used to our advantage? Like maybe she could get us somewhere we usually couldn't go.
Oh, everything's an advantage if you know how to use it.
All right.
Oh, let's have some fun. All hail, River! She has returned to you, my people!
Okay, roll it. Oh, man.
God.
This is the first time they have not rolled a 1 on willpower against you guys' influence. Instead, they rolled a 2.
I got a 15, so I mean, apparently I'm safe.
So, several of the people who are busy enjoying adult pleasures, gambling, drinking, competitions of all sorts, stop, turn around, see the person being carried off in the crowd and go, "Hail, River has returned! River! And now there's a much bigger crowd pushing through you guys towards this crowd carrying her away.
And as this is happening, I'm watching very carefully for those that are observing, watching, those that run the opposite direction as if they're about to go carry information somewhere, anything of that sort.
Yeah, following his words as well that we exchanged, kind of doing the same. I feel like there's plenty that are taller than me in this area. Is that safe to say?
Yes, there are plenty taller than you.
I turn over to Jariel. I'm sorry to do this, man. I usually don't. I don't like to burden people as such. But you mind maybe giving me a little height advantage here?
Sure. Should we be worried what they're going to do to her?
I'm sure she's fine. She's used to this sort of attention.
They have some very tall tales they're saying right now, and if she's not able to do things that they ask her to do, and then he'll try to lift you up.
Well, either they're going to build an effigy for her, or they'll sacrifice her to volcano. Either way, I think it'll be fun.
And with just a lower voice, with Jariel kind of continuing the conversation, being like, well, I don't really know what we're up against here with this group of people and her, but like I was saying to the masked man there, maybe she could maybe get us some advantage here. Maybe if we spot somebody and get her attention back over here and point us to the stone, maybe a little closer to the stone.
All right, makes sense. Let's see if you can see something.
Okay, roll me strength athletics.
Strength athletics, that is an 8 plus 10 plus 3, 21.
Yeah, you're fine. You could probably grab him with one hand and put him up there.
Grabs him right by the crotch, lifts him above his head. An Olympic dance.
Take it like a champ.
Willow,
No.
how are you reacting to all of this shenanigans?
Ooh, well, because Willow likes peace and a bit of simplicity, this is a lot for her to take in. She's going to stay back a little bit. She's hearing what they're saying as far as like to keep a lookout. So she's taking that advice into account. But she's staying back and she's going to watch for anyone that she can see that maybe looks like they are in charge as well. Other people who would be staying back to watch.
Very well. So the four of you, roll me a discern roll to see who is reacting not quite like the rest of the crowd.
Any advantages, if you will?
I actually will give everybody a +1. I think it was a good plan.
Nice.
And this is discern?
Yep.
Okay.
14 total for Fuka.
Fantastic.
Doriel's concentrating very hard on lifting Fuka, so he gets a 5. +1, 6.
Oh, sorry about that one. That wasn't me though. Don't worry. Woo, spit take.
Good job.
From your mouth, right?
Well timed, Fuka.
Anyway,
He felt it as he was holding you by the crotch seat of your pants there. Oh, my fingers.
They're warm.
Willow, what'd you get?
20.
I don't
I get
have turn. Can I just do perception?
Yep.
Okay, so I have a +4 to perception, 8 + 4 plus. Where's my other page? Oh, 16, 17, 18, 20. 20.
Nice. And Bat Boy, what did you get?
20.
All right. All of you, except Joriel, would notice up in front of the crowd, there is a little goblin that goes running and dashing from in front of the crowd to across the little dirt pathway and behind a large group of lean-tos, and looks like he is in a very, very big hurry.
Hey, Dario, look at that. No, point it right where I see him and be like, hey, you see that? See that little guy?
He's already gone by the time Joriel sees anything.
Oh, shit, he's gone. Look at that. There's a little goblin there. He ran around that way.
I saw it. I saw it.
Well, should we go?
Yeah,
Can
Willow,
you lead?
Lead the way, Willow.
Okay. And she hobbles what she thinks is very, very fast, but it's just average for everybody else.
A casual walk, as you were.
Noriel, by the way, during all of this, seems really scared and is almost clutching to your back.
Stay close.
I didn't intend otherwise. This is not a nice place to be.
No, it's not. We should be very careful.
Hey,
That's why it's so much fun.
She kind of pulls away as somebody bumps into her.
You may want to check your pockets, make sure everything is still there.
I don't have anything in my pockets. I put it all in his. Okay, so the four of you head towards Goblin.
Sure. Being as our foxy leader here is hobbling, he's going to try and come around, so he'd be coming from the backside.
Okay. Are you stealthing to do this?
No, I'll be fairly obvious about it.
Okay. Everybody roll a perception at tracking if you have it.
Me too? Since
Not
I'm
you.
on top?
All the four.
Uh-oh.
Tracking's what I do best.
I got a 1.
How bad?
Oh.
Wait, 2 ones?
No, I got a 1 so far.
And the follow-up is...
A 6.
So you got double ones, George?
No. I got 1 into a 7.
Okay, cool.
Ugh.
So 1 into a 6, 1 into a 7. Bat Boy, what did you get?
29.
Oh, you are tracking like a king. You can come up
He
behind
sees
us
into the
nicely.
future.
No kidding. Fuka, what'd you get on tracking?
18. Rolled low on the die, but
You know what? That's great. It's still a success. So you know exactly where that goblin's going. You can kind of see the path in your mind's eye and go, yeah, I got him.
all right. Being on the shoulders of Jariel. No, man, no. Kind of give him a little spur kick, if you will. No, man, this way. Sorry about that.
Joriel comes back with scars on his neck, and no one knows why. Okay. So why? Yes.
We're not stealthing. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys catch up with the goblin in just a second. Let's go back to the crowd, and I need Rohan and I need Quip to roll me a perception.
That's a 1.
What is with this session and what?
Oh, and then a 12.
Jeez, of course.
Fuck me.
I'm gonna flip those.
14.
Okay, so you are going to notice, Rohan, that as he's being distracted by playing dice with Captain Bones, there is a large crowd of people carrying River on the top of the crowd, all going towards the center of camp chanting about how River has returned to us and all the great things she can do. Her voice could lead ships home with just a verse of a song, and she could soothe the tides and wild beasts and make armies come together as one tribe who have fought for centuries, blah, blah, blah.
Didn't take them long to get into trouble. I'll let Quip know as soon as he wins.
Okay, well, back to River. So, this crowd that is carrying you, you have people that are pushing just to touch your wing, or to touch your leg, or just to touch a piece of you, and it feels rather gropey.
She goes, hey, consent is key!
Doesn't seem to calm them down any.
She said to the pirate crowd. Are you kidding?
Let's see. Is there anything that I can? No. Okay, I can't do anything like that. Is she able to like wiggle out from them and like fly up?
You can try.
She's gonna try.
So give me an agility roll, and I don't see any other skills on your sheet that would help with that. So agility.
That would be a 17.
Okay. Of course.
A 1?
No, I got a 12. Yeah, this crowd is not letting you go. No way. They have their River back. But
Domination.
You're being led towards what looks like about 7 lean-tos all nailed together in a haphazard way and lashed at different parts of it at the center of camp. So for lack of a better description, it's a shanty tower.
Okay. She's gonna pull a tink here, and she's just gonna like huff and do like.
Oh, I don't know. We may have to get some artists drawing you huffing as people grab you and throw you around in the crowd.
That would be awesome. Not gonna lie, I would approve of this.
The adult version of the player's handbook.
So.
And for X amount more, you can get the
Hey,
not safe for work version.
Yeah, Rupture XXX does not come out until next year.
Now that's a website I'll plug for sure.
Jeez, Brackish. Okay, there is no adult version of Rupture. This is the adult version. We can be nice. That being said, let's get back to you, Quip.
All right.
All right, little man. Round 2. Wait.
Fight.
Wait. Oh, River's returned? He kicks the table over and walks away towards this large crowd of people.
Guess you'd leave as a fucking coward would, right?
He seems to ignore you as he follows this crowd of people that you can't quite make out what they're saying because you suck at perception.
I do.
Can I roll up on Quip real quick?
Yep.
Quip, come on, I'll pick you up. Put him on my shoulder.
Hey man, we make any money or what?
Oh yes.
Oh, fuck yeah, I knew I could trust you.
I hand him his cut, basically half of what I got.
And I give you your 30 back. He wouldn't even gamble real money. He's fucking pussy, man.
It's okay. The real money making was already done.
Oh, I knew.
But I don't know if you could see that far, but it seems like our little wing girl over there is
That's River?
yeah.
What the hell happened?
We step away for 1 minute and
Oh, shit, man. They might need us. You better get over there.
we'll do.
I got
Okay.
a couple real distractions, if you will.
What
I
I'm gonna
am
do,
the distraction.
what I'm gonna do is roll hiding, if possible, and blend through the crowd and just snake my way through the crowd without being conspicuous.
And anybody who
Making my
gets in
way
his way, I'll have
downtown.
my cane and I'll just kind of shove them aside as I'm sitting
So
on his shoulder.
roll stealth, not hiding, to get through the crowd.
Oh, really?
Yep.
The hiding was to mix in with the crowds.
No, that is also stealth.
That's also stealth. Okay. Either way. Ooh.
So what's hiding for then?
I'm gonna look this up, but I think we got rid of the hide skill. But hide originally was when you're staying put and trying to stay hidden, not when you're moving.
Oh, okay.
26.
Basically, one was staying still, one was traveling.
Yeah, it makes sense to just roll them into one.
Yep.
6.
26. Okay. In that case,
Very good at hiding. Or stealth.
yes, you are very good at stealthing. Yep. Nobody seems to see you. You don't need to use your cane at all.
Crit.
No. No, you were competing against a 19.
Oh. Oh wow.
Hey, they rolled high for once. What can I say?
Okay, for our viewers, how does crit work against like the rolls?
Okay, so in Rupture, you have a target number for every roll that is either predetermined by what the difficulty of the task is, simple task being a 12 target number, a little bit more complex being 15, going up from there, or it is always a contested roll target number. So for example, Rohan was stealthing. Since Rohan was stealthing, he would roll his stealth plus his agility plus his roll, add those all together, competed against the NPC's roll plus their perception to see him. So the roll of the NPCs becomes the target number he has to double to be a critical failure. It's doubling the target number that's a critical failure, or critical success, excuse me. If you roll a 12 on a D12, you roll again and keep adding, which means it's likely you'll get a critical success most of the time that you roll a 12. All right, and after that public service announcement, let's come back to the action.
Or you know.
Doo-doo-doo. So,
Fucking old I am, I guess.
hey, I'm with you there.
I got it.
So,
Reading Rainbow.
you two are coming in on the crowd now. You're blending into the crowd quite well. You're pretty close to where she's being carried, and you see her on top of the crowd, not looking very happy. But they will not let her go.
Quip.
Yeah.
Do you think she forgot she can fly?
I don't know. It looks like they got a hold of her pretty good there. I could see like a hand deep in the thighs holding her down there as she's huffing and puffing.
You can see her every now and then. She's like flittering her wings, like trying to get free, and it's not working.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Doesn't look like she wants to be there, if you know what I mean.
Or
That
maybe
guy
she
looks like he's
does.
having fun, though. I was like, point to one guy's got a hold of her pretty good.
Jeez.
If someone touches her inappropriately, she like swats at them.
Nobody's touching you inappropriately. They're just very much, you can tell they all want to touch you.
What do you think, Quip? Where are the other guys?
I don't know. Lift me up a little bit here, and I'll take a look around the room
Roll.
with my.
It's like doing the Simba with a child.
Roll perception.
Pretty good.
Simba. Ooh, that'll be 9 total.
Yep, no clue. There's just lots of people everywhere. They could be anywhere in this crowd.
Yeah, everybody's moving, and you gotta watch your back, Rowan. Like, he just reverts back to like not liking being in crowds. Like, is anyone behind us? Like, look around.
Everybody. Quip, calm down. Calm down. You're gonna ruin it.
All right, all right.
Actually, I am going to start pickpocketing as I'm going through here.
Roll it. I will give you 3 more pickpocket rolls, sir.
And I'll go in front, like set me on the ground. I'll go in front and cause a scene. And I'll just like go in front of people and be like, "Hey, watch your step, fucker!" Like, "Fuck, I'm right here," you know, kind of causing a distraction for him as he goes another round here.
Roll to distract.
Roll to distract. There we go. We got a 12 here.
24 for my first roll.
And a 3-15. I don't have a distract.
Just charisma.
think we have
Charisma
a
is 1.
distract
14 total for distract.
Okay, in that case, you have quite a few people distracted. So 24 was the first one. What's the second roll?
24, 19, and 21.
Okay, one
These
of
are new
those.
shoes. Watch it, bud. Fuck, I'm right here. You know, you just hear me yelling out.
One of those rolls is a critical success, Rohan. So 91 is the
91.
first.
Oh, wow.
Scruples amount. 92 is the second scruples amount. Lucky D100s. And 65 is the third. Jeez.
Nice.
Yes, I get to level up.
Now,
my
are
pickpocket
you
skill.
rolling an actual
wow,
D100
right
or are you
on.
rolling the percentile dice?
I'm rolling percentile dice.
What? You don't have one of these?
I do. I just hate how it rolls all the time and it doesn't fit in my dice tower.
Ah, that's fair.
So,
Okay, so it's 91, 92, and what else?
65.
65.
What, now to 69?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, let's pause you guys. Let's go back to the goblin trackers. So,
Goblin trackers.
yup. I'm going to say that Fuka and Joriel and Willow all come around from one side while Batboy comes from the other. You both turn down different sides of the same little alleyway to see this goblin open up a large sheet metal door nailed to a wooden building of sorts, run in and slam it.
Nicest structure I've seen yet here.
Yeah, surprising.
Look, they actually have walls.
What do you suppose is inside?
I'm gonna knock
Let's
on the
find
door.
out. Yeah, apparently I do the same thing. Bang,
She takes
bang,
her
bang.
turn.
Okay, so Willow and Batboy knock simultaneously.
I'll get off of Jariel's shoulders, not wanting to stay on longer than than needed,
Then invited.
and I'll hang back as they knock on the door.
The same goblin opens the door and goes, "What do you want?"
Hello, can I introduce you to our Lord and Savior Dis?
He closes the door and you hear locks.
Apparently not.
Knock, knock, knock.
Go away!
But wait, we have questions. No.
No,
Little goblin,
go
little
away!
goblin, let us in.
Go away!
No, come
I'll
here.
huff it, I'll puff it, I'll send my giant to break your door down.
Burial looks around. What?
Here, honey. I just want to talk. It's okay. I've got some candy.
Roll it.
While she's trying to convince him to open the door, I'd like to maybe circle around the building, try to find an alternate route in, or a peephole or anything like that.
Absolutely. Roll me
Then
a... Hang on, but really quick, let me tell him what he's rolling so he can do that while we're doing this. You will be rolling a... Let me get to your character sheet. There you are. Give it a discern.
Discern.
And am I rolling charisma? What am I rolling?
It is charisma and persuade if you've got it.
No persuade, but I've got 7 for charisma and a 4 on my dice.
$13 on the discern when you're ready.
Perfect. So what? You've got 11.
11 for me.
Okay, so with an 11 total, what happens is...
The candy's what gets them.
Actually, it was the candy that got him. But he still says, no, go away. I don't want your tricks.
It's
I'll
not
be
a
right back,
trick.
guys.
It's
Okay.
not a trick.
All right.
Does he react at all to my, you know, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll send my giant to knock your door down?
He's already assumed you're crazy from
Yes,
preaching
but
the
I'm
word
also
of Lord
completely,
death.
I'm also completely honest.
What?
Well, he obviously can hear us, so she's just gonna ask him, "Hey, what is going on out here with that fairy creature?
Nothing, go away.
No, something's going on. Do you want
No.
to see?
No.
Come here. Come look."
Okay, let's go to Fuka real quick. What was your discern roll again?
13.
You don't... Okay, the best I can describe to you is there is no other intentional entrance into this rickety old wooden building, but it wouldn't be too hard to pull off a few planks and make one.
Okay, that's what I was thinking after, with the ramshackle stuff here.
Yep.
Finding one of the looser boards about, 2 feet off the ground, my height more or less, and prying it back as quietly as I can achieve, but we'll see how she goes.
All right. Well, you're going to have to roll me to see how quiet that is going to be.
All right, here we go. Just straight up stealth.
It's going to be a strength first to be able
Strength
to pry
first.
it. And
Okay,
then an agility.
11 on the strength.
Okay, now give me an agility roll.
8.
Yeah. You get it bent and cracking and it smacks back and you are anything but quiet. The whole building is shaking.
Okay. Twang.
Yep. Pretty much. That was a great sound effect. Go Foley artist.
Yeah, he's good like that. Yeah.
Is it like, oh damn?
Weird.
And I'll just try to scoot away from the sound that I just made, knowing that I'm being bad.
Okay.
Bad.
Joriel, how are you reacting to all this?
Joriel is watching to see what the response is to the giant comment and see where that goes.
It's pretty obvious that the goblin has ignored the giant comment and is now talking to Willow instead.
All right. Well, Joriel's not going to interrupt that conversation until it goes bad. Sorry, unless it goes bad.
Until it goes bad.
The inevitable.
Okay, back to Willow.
Little Mr. Goblin.
My name's not Goblin.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. What's your name?
No, you don't get my name. Go away.
Mr. No.
What?
Yes, Mr. No. Okay, so we need to know what's going on because our friend up there, our fairy friend, yes, she's our friend. She's up there. We're down here. We need to help her.
Click, 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 click. The door opens. Your friend?
Yes.
You're friends with River?
Yes.
Oh. Well, come in. And he
Oh,
opens the
okay,
door
well.
wide.
That's better. And she offers a piece of candy. Here you go.
He looks at it. He smells it. He unwraps it. He smells it again. Takes a little lick and then holds it away. And then finally eats the whole thing. It is a ramshackle little hut, and in the back of the hut, right about the place where Fuka had twanged a board, you see a old man with a big, long beard sitting at a table, looking very, very pale, very, very shallow of life, but obviously still coherent.
What species is he?
Human.
Okay. Hello, dearie. How are you?
Dearie. You're friends with River the Bard.
We are.
Why?
Well, because she's got such great friendship values, of course.
You can't get anything from him, you know. Nothing.
We can't get anything from whom?
You know whom.
Oh, no. I am old. I don't remember names anymore.
Well, I don't either.
Oh, well, we're just a mess.
That Leona fella. That Leona fella with the pointy ears. You can't get nothing from him. He's a liar, I tell ya. A liar.
I should talk to him. Where is he?
If you find him, I want to talk to him. Give him a piece of my mind.
Oh, when's the last time you talked to him?
That was years ago. Years and years ago. Back when he first told us the legend of River the Bard.
Speaking of River the Bard, I'm back for just a couple minutes.
So, if you four are friends of River the Bard, you best be giving her a message.
Oh, what is that?
I know the truth. And I know what her father really is, that Leoner fella I told you about. And I'm not gonna hold me tongue any longer. So she best make good on his promises.
What were his promises?
His promises. What did he promise?
Oh, you know what he promised. Don't play stupid.
He's not playing.
Down.
Guessing it has to do with that stuff we heard.
What stuff did you hear?
Oh,
Calming the monsters and... Gosh, who remembers what else there was?
Bringing the ships into shore.
Yeah.
I'm not there, but I just thought I'd.
Don't forget about uniting the tribes.
That's all lies. That's all Leona lies, I'm telling you. He spread these rumors to protect his daughter. It's not true. None of it.
Why
Yes,
does it
but she
been
makes
you,
quite
though?
good rock music, though.
Why
There's
do you
something
care?
wrong with you, laddie.
You know, they're picking it up far faster than usual in this town.
Protect
Tell
his
me.
daughter from what?
Well, from the likes of people like me, of course.
And who are you?
I'm somebody who Leona owes a great debt to. And if he did not make his daughter untouchable, of course I would have taken her for ransom until he paid me the debt. But he created such a myth around her, nobody can touch her without having a mob gun him down, so to speak.
So what do they owe you? Is it money? Is it?
I'm not going to be entertaining this. If you're her friend, you must know what he owes. And
River
if-
doesn't even know what he owes.
And if
Be
not,
honest.
you best be asking the daughter and figure it out real quick, like. Because if I pass from this land off to the western shores, you best be assured I'll be haunting the likes of all of you.
Get in line.
I see. We have a little message to deliver to our friend. Anything else that we can do for you?
I'm thinking it would be very wise of me to keep the little one, you know, as safekeeping to make sure you do what I asked.
There's a couple little ones. Which one are you friend to?
Well, I'm talking to that little one over there, the one with the musical bottom. I'm thinking I must keep him here until you guys deliver my message and get me what's owed me.
Well, I'm
And
not.
you and the goblin are going to hold him how?
Oh, we have our ways.
It's
Was it
called
a-
Beano.
Well,
Was it
I
assumed
went to-
that I got into this hut? I mean, I was outside the hut, and then you guys brought him in, but I was still outside, no?
He points outside to you.
To me? He
You
knows
remember-
where I am exactly?
He was sitting right in front of the plank you bent back.
That one that snapped shut
Yep,
and couldn't see me?
yep. He saw you. You just don't realize it. I rolled for it. You're good.
Okay, so I'm
The
still
musical
outside.
bottom, I really like that.
Old sir, I'm not sure that would be the wisest of ideas. You see, there's rumor has it he's a tad bit cursed on the inside. And he smells.
Aren't we all a tad bit cursed on the inside? I mean, the things I've seen, the places I've been, the people that I've worked with, we're all a wee bit cursed on the inside, aren't we?
Not if you find some inner peace. I can help you with that.
My only peace I'll find is when I get what's owed me from that Leon or pointy-eared fella. That liar.
That's speciesist.
Well, I think we shall take our leave and the
Not so fast. One of you stays here. I suggest the little feller. He seems easiest to catch, but one of you stays here till I get what's owed me.
We cannot do it without all of us together.
You're welcome to roll it.
Oh, well, that's an 11 and a what?
Charisma.
Yeah.
Persuade if you've got it.
I don't. So charisma is 7 and 11 is 18. Oops.
An 18. Lucky. I got an 18. Tie goes to you.
Beats it, beats it.
He goes, fine. Then here's the new arrangement. Me mate here, Spiky. He's gonna follow you. If you don't get me what I deserve, he'll kill off one of you. Right,
There will be
Spiky?
no killing.
And the goblin laughs.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
My character just gives a little reply.
And the goblin steps away from you.
Oh, that is so appealing and generous of
Like
you.
a backstab?
You see,
Jesus.
there will be no killing. No. We don't do that, so we don't do that.
Well, an honest man like me doesn't like to have to kill somebody, but you know, to put peace to me heart and soul, it's worth it.
No.
Either
Okay,
way,
so-
I'll give you till the end of the festival to come back with what's owed me.
Well, we're in agreement. I'll deliver their message, and we will do the no killing. Okay. Goodbye. She starts to walk out the door.
And Joriel and Batboy, how are you reacting?
Joriel is waiting to see if Batboy leaves.
I'm just gonna give a creepy smile to the goblin, and I'll walk right out the door.
And he walks out right behind you.
Oh, leaving just me and the old man in there.
Yep. Wait, but hold on. Fuka, are you doing anything? You did hear him speaking and pointing to you.
Okay, so it is assumed that I got around, went into the hut sort of thing? Like
You didn't
eventually-
necessarily go into the hut, but you can hear just fine. These are not soundproof walls.
Okay. Having made my way to the door of this shack, seeing the masked man leave and the goblin behind him. So he is coming with us? Having heard the conversation, so he is going to follow you? That's what's happening now?
Oh, briefly.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is everybody accounted for? Where is everybody else? I don't see the big man.
At that point, Joriel will exit, following after bringing up the tail of the group.
Okay, so you and your sister were left in the shack alone. You exit afterwards, and the tail of the group. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
married. So what happens next? Did he give us any leads?
She turns to the goblin and she says, "Now, you heard. I said we deliver a message, no killing.
I don't
Behave
work
yourself."
for you, lady.
And she stumps her cane and she marches off.
And he pulls out a really jagged bladed short sword and starts flipping it in the air.
Oh, hey now.
She's still walking.
Okay.
She doesn't notice that he's flipping a sword.
All right,
Oh.
I pull up my great sword, slam it down in front of him to keep him from walking. So, my pliable little friend, what precisely keeps me from On the nicer end, I'm thinking tying you up and throwing you into a warehouse somewhere.
Oh, I'd get out and find you, and then one of you would die.
Okay, given that threat, what keeps me from cutting your head off and throwing it into the crowd as a party favor? Like a beach ball.
You could try.
I think I might like to.
Awkward.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Or you could just do the job and nobody dies.
Could be, but I really don't like being threatened, especially by old men in tiny little gum creatures.
I'm not tiny. I'm big.
They call me crazy. Picks the sword back up, puts it on his back, and just heads on his way.
Willow is marching towards River.
Okay. I'm assuming Joriel's taking up the back and Fuka's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Safe to
All
say.
right, let's go back to the gambler and the thief.
Hey, Rohan! I don't feel in control here. I think she needs help. There's one thing I'm good at is causing a fucking riot. I'm thinking this is something I should do. I'm just gonna warn you, stay away from any of the structures.
Wait, what are you gonna do, Quip?
I'm gonna cause a fucking riot.
Which one, so I can stay away?
Just when the ground starts shaking, no, it's not no fucking god doing it.
Okay.
And I run as close as I can get to where the crowd gets really, really tight around River, and
Yep.
you'll see me start doing a little bit of a jig, but my feet get faster, and you hear the ground start thump, thump with some of the hits that come down from my heels as I cast Earth Shake at a second order.
Nice. I will
Wow.
give you a plus
Are you
3
doing
for
an
that.
Irish jig to cause earth shake?
Yes, he is.
I am. I'm picturing him as a God, even though I'm not.
Yes.
So his feet get faster, boom, 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 and it shakes the terrain in a 30-foot radius around me, so 60 feet. I don't know how many of these shanty buildings that might affect.
Oh my gosh. Yes, plus 3 on that. Roll to cast the spell, please.
Okay. Holy shit! I got a 12
Nice.
Oh, the whole town's
and
coming
a
down.
9.
Okay, total.
21 there, plus my life magic is an 8 for 29, plus my intelligence is a 9 for 38.
That would be a critical success, sir, so the effect is doubled.
So for 120 feet,
Yep.
the ground starts shaking as Rohan's the only one that knows and probably could see my feet moving as the
And
ground
more
dust is starting
intensely.
to pile up in the air.
So it's even more intense. The double is not just the range, but the intensity. So, we'll
I was
use that.
curious how I'd use this spell.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
So the entire crowd that is holding River starts to fall over and almost in one big, huge clump. Other people are scattering, saying that the Tide Elder has come back and is going to curse them all because they worshipped someone else. And there's other people talking about how it's a punishment from the gods, and they're scattering everywhere. All of a sudden, buildings are almost deliberately lit on fire. Like people are burning them down to hide things, is the best you could figure.
Where are we heading?
So let me catch you up really quick. Little Quip runs over to the crowd that's holding you, starts doing an Irish jig as he casts Earth Shake. So he got a critical success. Buildings are crumbling all around. The people that are holding you collapse to the floor and throw you. So I need to luck.
She's gonna fly.
There we go. So she flies up away from the crowd. The crowd is talking about how the Tide Elder has cursed them because they worshiped someone else. And, oh no, the gods are all angry at us. And, we're all good. We're all doomed. And there is chaos everywhere. Congratulations.
As soon as
Quip.
I have what I wanted, I run back to Rohan and be like, Okay, she's free. We gotta find the other guys, man.
Every man for himself, and I pick him up. And
So, River, what are you doing in this commotion? You have several people still trying to grab you, but you're too high now.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna make sure she flies up high enough they can't grab her. And then she's gonna cast Voices on the Wind. Think of Galadriel. Think of Galadriel in this moment.
Absolutely.
And she's gonna go, the gods have not forsaken you. However, I believe the story that has been told of me has been rather, what is the word I'm thinking of?
Exturbated?
Exaggerated.
Exaggerated. Have been rather exaggerated. I have done no such thing. The most I have done is found an artifact off the coast. And don't get me wrong, my music is phenomenal. You know, she's like like primping a little bit when she says that. But I know not of any of these stories. My father has been missing for 30 years. I have no clue what's been going on.
So, I want you to roll Voices on the Wind, and it sounds like you want it to kind of emanate from all around you and be big and booming. Okay. Roll Voices on the Wind, and then you're going to roll your Persuade, and I'm giving you a +5 to the Persuade for adding the Voices on the Wind to it.
Okay, so rolling for the duration of it?
No, roll to cast it. So you're going to roll your Divine Magic, or is it Illusion?
It's illusion.
So Illusion Magic plus your Intelligence plus the roll. And actually, this would be more of an Inspire than it would be a Persuade.
Okay. So illusion magic plus what? Plus what?
Plus Intelligence plus the roll.
Okay,
So why would this be inspire rather than persuade?
14.
I'll tell you why in just a second.
So the Voices on the Wind is a 17. And
Okay.
then
That is a success.
Inspire was that's cocked. But these gives me something to my Inspire rolls, I think. I could have sworn I had something that added to my
Oh, the
no,
inspiration.
I've got inspirational.
Yep, and
That's
that doesn't
why I
add to
remember.
Inspire rolls.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just- yep.
But I do get +3 to charisma rolls, which Inspire is.
Correct. Total?
So let's see. That is a 10 plus a 3 plus a 3. So that's 16 plus charisma. 16 plus 18 is going to be 24.
That will work. Let me roll over here. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Are they not going to believe me?
So the reason why it's Inspire more than Persuade is you've got an entire mob mentality that is behind a belief that has no basis in common sense whatsoever. You're inspiring them to another emotional attachment in a different direction rather than persuading them to believe something or to see something from a different perspective. So it's really, they're very similar, just a little bit of difference in how it gets applied based on what's happening. So, because of their absolutely amazing critical success to continue to believe what that Leoner fella has told them all these years.
Did amazing with that.
Yeah.
Still fucking fails.
It happens that way sometimes. So here's what happens. At the moment you go, well, my voice is phenomenal, they go, her voice could save us. Sing away the curses. Sing them away. Calm the land. River will save us all. Sing the land back into peace. And they demand a song from you immediately to calm the earth. How long did Earthshake last?
The duration?
Yep.
12 of rounds.
Yep.
It's just instant.
Oh, so in that case,
So I guess till I stop jigging. I don't know.
nope, it just shakes for a moment. So in that
Yeah.
case, do you start singing?
Sure.
Roll
And in that
performance.
moment, I would have headed back to Rohan.
Yep. So it shakes for a little bit. They're all scared. They say her voice could save us all. And as the shaking calms down, she starts to sing. So of course, it's her voice that calmed the earth.
Do you know, River, what's going on? You probably wouldn't have
She
seen.
has no fucking clue.
Yeah, okay, nice.
And this, kids, is how religions are born.
Yeah.
And the other group of us that was heading back to River, we experienced the earth shaking. And
You were not
her
close
saying-
enough for the earth shaking. It was only 120 feet around him.
Oh, okay. But do we hear her voice and the crowd saying "Save us"?
I will tell you in just a second.
Okay.
That's a 24, and also I should have rolled for the duration of Voices on the Wind.
Yes.
11.
So it is
11
emanating,
rounds.
this song emanates from all around you in this booming voice. And at that moment, the earth quiets. Because this is obvious cause and effect logic here.
They think I'm a motherfucking siren, guys.
So,
But they think I am.
all of you would hear her voice trying to convince the crowd, I'm not what you think I am, etc. And as you get closer, you hear them say, her voice will save us, sing, calm the earth. And you feel a little bit of rumbling on the earth, hear her sing, and that rumbling stopped.
And I turned to Rohan and be like, should I do it again? Make her a fucking liar or what?
Yeah, try it.
Gosh.
I'm doing this for you, Rohan.
Go for it, little man. Go for it.
And I will cast it again. Oh, with the 12 on the die.
Wow.
I love
And
that
an
the,
11 to follow up.
I love that the smallest one of us, his specialty and superpower is earthquakes.
So 23 to 32 to 40. 40 total.
That is a critical success, sir.
Worse than last time?
Yes, much
I
worse than
know,
last
man.
time.
These
So-
guys are hot.
The four of you that just arrived, roll perception to see if you see your little gnome friend dancing a jig as the earth shakes.
And he pounds the ground.
Just 10 total for Fuka.
Nope.
A 13 for Joriel.
Nope. What'd you get? Sorry, what was
15.
it again? Okay. Willow?
I got 1.
Oh, how
Again.
bad?
Let's see. A 4.
Okay, we'll come back to you in just a second. Only the crazy one notices the gnome starts dancing as the
Thank God.
earth shakes.
See,
Everyone
I'm not
else.
distracted by all these like sane thoughts like the rest of you are, so I can just always perceive what's going on around me so
Oh
well.
my
Do
god.
I see him see me in this moment?
You can see the people approach. They're not hiding, but with a goblin in tow, by the way, I might add. And the
Do I
goblin,
see- Oh,
is
sorry.
hold on. The goblin is really freaked out by the shaking, just like everyone else is. So he actually reaches out and grabs Bat Boy and sticks a knife in his back and says, "Is this your trick?"
Yes, it is.
It won't work.
Come on, do it.
So, pause there for 2 seconds. We're going to come back to, River, as you are singing and the crowd is loving it, and yay, River has saved us again. The legends are true. All of a sudden, the earth shakes even more vehemently than before. No, we're cursed again. There's more gods and more demons coming for us. Sing louder. Everybody sing with her. And you all see this madness happening.
River just kind of is like, fucking shit. All right, fine. So she actually pulls out her pan flute really quick, and casts. Or actually, no. So this is her avatar ability.
Mm-hmm.
So she does the avatar of Demetrius to gain +2 to performance.
Yep. That's a constant thing, by the way.
Oh, so I don't even have to use my pan flute?
Nope. Once you have
Just
cast...
a heads up, I'm at like 10 MP right now.
Oh, then my last one was higher. But anyways, so she's gonna... Since I'm assuming Voices on the Wind is still going, let's go ahead and add this voice effect.
All right, do it. Roll another performance. You have a +5 because the crowd already believes you control everything.
Oh my god. Let's see. So that is, let's see, 12 plus. Okay, performance. I get a 4, so that's 16 plus 18. So
34
That's-
or 38,
34.
34,
plus another 3.
37.
37.
Oh, gosh. The entire crowd starts to sing and chant and sway with you as the shaking stops. And most of the shantytown around you is in nothing but rubble. And let's come back to Willow's critical failure on perception.
I saw nothing.
This is what you see, Willow, is you see as soon as she starts to sing, it causes earthquakes and causes destruction all around her. Maybe it's that curse that's inside of her that as she sings causes things to be destroyed.
Feed the fear.
I fucking love this.
So where is the group that I was with? Where are they? Are they close enough that I'm gonna grab onto whoever's elbow? Because she's now a little bit worried.
Joriel's elbow is probably the most stable.
Yes. Oh my goodness. She's in a lot of trouble. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
It's the curse. I am telling. It's the
No, I think it's this fanatic following.
Nope. It's the curse. I'm just gonna tell that. I'm telling you. I'm just going to tell you now. It's the curse.
Okay.
Okay. Don't do it.
Gosh.
I
Okay.
feel like this is like one of those like Alzheimer patient moments.
I guess. Well, he confirmed it, so it's even more real to her now.
You know, when your critical failures confirm your critical failures on perception twice, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm surprised none of you took an opportunity to try to convince her you're not cursed before getting into town, but hey, it's too late now.
Now it's even worse.
Makes sense to Juriel.
In my defense, she never said any of that to me yet, but
That's true.
you fucking talk to me like that. You're cursed. I don't curse you.
River did try to convince her once already, but she just Alzheimer patient into being like, no, panic.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Feeding it.
we are going to go to Rohan and go round robin counterclockwise to see how each of you are reacting in such situations. Rohan.
Okay, so everybody's going, we are the world right now, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
We are riverlings. We are riverlings.
I am actually.
I have a
gonna find-
cult.
I'm gonna find a spot. I'm gonna just see if I can find an empty spot, and I'm pretty much just gonna add to the chaos a little bit because everybody's like looking at in one place. So I'm gonna grab a loaf of bread from my backpack, chuck it on the ground, cast feast upon it, and then say, "Look, everybody! She brings food to us. He's gonna feed us all."
Oh my god.
Roll it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I knew this scene was happening. I didn't expect all of you to do things that would prove it to the crowd over and over again.
Oh my god.
This, kids, is how religion grows.
I have a motherfucking cult.
They're going to expect this all the time. You know that, right?
We're just like
22.
constantly running in the background.
No, they hope for it for thousands of years. That's
There
that's
you
how
go.
religion works.
I mean, she will live for quite a while as a half fairy, half elf hybrid.
True that. Okay, Rohan, what'd you roll?
22
22?
for feast.
Okay, there is a large feast on the ground. It is not a critical success, is it a success? And you start yelling, "Look! She brings food!" Roll the persuade roll on that, and I'm giving you a +5 because they are pretty convinced already that she's near deity at this point.
They just think I'm a fucking demigod. That's what they think.
10 plus 5?
Yep.
Yep.
23.
And because I have the most gullible NPCs ever. I don't know. All of them, the entire crowd starts to grab pieces of food and in very unpirately fashion break and share it with each other because it is the blessings of River and her voice has fed the masses.
May I do one more thing?
One more quick thing and then we're going to Joriel.
While these people are joyfully elating and doing this brotherly love thing, Rohan is going to pickpocket one more time.
Roll it 3 more times, and I'm giving you a +3 on each of them. Just this crowd needs to be pickpocketed more, apparently.
Don't forget your partner in crime, for fuck's sake, Jay.
Oh yeah. By the way, your share at this point is already 200.
I
so-
know. I've been keeping.
If River hears that you guys have been pickpocketing because of this shit, she's gonna want to share.
River has no idea what's going on.
No, I know. I'm saying if she hears about it later on, she's gonna ask for her share because she was the distraction.
Does the goblin believe all this too?
Nope, the goblin believes it's a trick.
Okay.
Good. At least someone fucking believes her.
Okay, 24, 36,
Jeez.
and 28.
All 3 are critical successes.
Oh man!
So, in addition to scruples that I'm about to tell you that you got, and these are probably the luckiest percentile dice ever, because it was a 97, a 92, and this time only a 26. You had one low roll out of all those attempts.
Not me.
In addition to those, you also happen to grab a scroll that is sealed with a wax seal that looks like Lord Goldtooth's seal. You happen to grab a small wooden box that doesn't look like it has any way to open, but you can tell it's mostly hollow on the inside anyway. And a black, shiny gem.
Nice. All right.
Okay, So, Joriel.
Quip is going to be very happy.
Joriel and your sister.
All right.
And you've got Willow on one arm.
Clarifying question.
Yes.
Are we within the crowd that is going crazy, or are we still outside of it?
It's impossible not to be in the crowd that's going crazy. That's everywhere now.
Great. Then Joriel is going to turn toward where Batboy is. They sure seem to love River here.
So,
Oh yes, having quite the fun time.
wait, as you turn towards Batboy, you would notice that a goblin is holding him with a short sword in his back. In case that has any effect on how you're interacting.
Only slightly.
Okay.
Wonder how this crowd would react if somebody in it didn't like River.
Oh, I'm sure it would tear them apart.
He put
Then he
the
waits
idea
with
in his head.
patience. Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm rather good at saying loud things and getting people to pay attention to me. Wouldn't that be a shame, my friend?
And the goblin pokes a little more into your back when you say that.
Ooh. Harder.
Inky. Poke me harder, Daddy.
Fuka, what are you doing amidst all the shenanigans here?
Where's the feast?
In the middle of the crowd, and they're handing you pieces as well, by the way.
As they keep handing me, I'm filling my hands up and getting kind of overwhelmed with all the food and start taking chunks. I'm close quarters to Jariel and Willow and them, witnessing the goblin. As I see this goblin with a sword to the masked man's back, after a few bites, go, oh, that ain't no good, and I kind of drop it, and I grab my rope. I want to try to use a lashing skill to lasso him, like kind of take a step back and lasso him to keep him from threatening my friend.
Fantastic. Give me a roll on do you actually have lasso?
Lashing? Does that count? Well, I don't have any ranks in it, but I
does
noted it
not.
because I wanted to.
But
Okay.
if you have whip, maybe?
I do have one rank in whip.
I'll give that to you. That may be something you can use to knock the blade out of his hand.
Okay. All right, then taking the whip off my hip here. 3 on the dice, plus agility, 8, plus 1 whip is 9.
Okay. Let's see if the goblin is able to do what he would do in response to this or not. Give me 1 second.
And I go, hey there, you little bugger.
As you whip, he actually turns his hand around, grabs the whip, wraps it around his hand, and yanks you towards him. Don't
As I
try it again.
As he pulls me in toward him, he goes, why you got a sword in my friend's back? And I'll kind of give him a shove away and try and take my whip out of his hand.
So he doesn't get away. I have to have one of you.
I go, I suppose there's a bunch of commotion around with all this singing and dancing and feasting, and I'll look up to Jariel to see if he's witnessing all of this.
Joriel
And-
is watching, yes.
You gonna stand for this? This little guy's gonna sit here and threaten us and stick with us this whole time?
I expect it's going to be dealt with soon.
And I kind of look back at the goblin, and I put my jerk my whip back, kind of roll it up, and I'll just kind of like put a grimace across my face, and I go, well, what the hell's going on here anyway? We gonna get the hell out of here or what?
I'll handle it.
And cue the Bat Boy.
Reva, an assassin is coming for you! And I'm gonna step back into the blade and then collapse forward.
Oh, okay.
I am going
nice.
to yell that at the top of my lungs. I want to make sure everyone knows.
Roll. Oh my gosh, that is definitely a +5. But roll a. I don't know what that would be. Goodness gracious. Do you
I
have?
have persuade and deception on this.
I don't
Matter
normally
which direction
say,
you
but
wanna go.
I fucking love that.
Deception.
Okay.
Fuck that guy up, man.
Oh, that's gonna hurt me.
No.
It's
Oh.
a 1.
Oh.
And into a 7.
Okay. You try
All
to
the
step.
fun while it lasted.
You try to step back into the blade, and what the goblin does is he actually pulls it away with your momentum, knocks you on the floor, and steps on you.
Do I still get the yell out and that I'm attracting that, hey, there's an assassin coming for you?
You do, but nobody seems convinced or phased by it.
Or yell! Yell! Fuka! Yell!
There he is. Get him, everyone. Look at him.
Roll it.
Yeah, Troy will yell as loud as he possibly can.
Does River actually hear this though?
Roll perception.
You have eavesdrop, don't you?
I do.
There you go.
I will give you an eavesdrop roll added to that. That would work. It's going to be hard because you're leading the sing-along choir of the night.
I just want to note, I am so pissed that this one failed. Like, I thought that was going to be the ultimate move. I thought it was going to go so well.
It
Me
was.
too.
I was
liked
really
it.
impressed. I mean,
Oh, man.
Eavesdrop is perception, correct?
yes, it is.
Okay. So 3 plus X. So 17.
I will give it to you that you hear him barely say, "River, an assassin's coming for you," and then you see a goblin knock him down and step on his neck and say,
Okay,
"Shut
so
up!"
River, when she sees her friend get knocked down by this fucker, she's gonna go, "Everyone, go get that goblin!"
Roll it.
Is that a persuade?
Yes, you're at a +3 though.
I'm also going to use Soul Gift on top of it for
Okay.
one of the free castings of the day.
Okay. What is your soul gift? Which spell effect is it?
Add 1d6 to persuasion or deception.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
That's a 6 on top of it.
Okay. Total.
Trying to figure that out. So what's 19 plus 8? 27?
Yep.
27.
Fantastic.
Oh wait, plus the 3?
Yep.
30.
Fantastic. It is a critical success, and the entire crowd goes, "He's the one that caused the earthquakes! Get him! He's the enemy!"
Which means next time you guys roll a skill check, you guys get +2.
Because every time she critical succeeds, you get inspired. Okay, so everyone note they got a +2 on their next roll, whatever that is. Now we come to Willow. The crowd is now rushing for the goblin.
Okay. Sorry, I was making a note. Well, she's kind of snapped out of the whole curse thing, and she's now going to believe that the voice says he is the one who caused the earthquake, even though she really didn't feel a whole big earthquake. So she turns towards him, and let me see what I have here. I don't have anything that isn't going to hurt somebody else in the immediate area.
I wonder if that would stop half of your group.
Right.
When I use the soul gift, does that count as a success technically because it's an auto cast?
No.
Okay.
she's gonna step back away from the big group that's coming towards the goblin because huge groups and stuff, and she doesn't want to be in the way. So she's gonna step back and not get crushed.
Okay. Anything else you're doing while you're stepping back? Roll me a luck, by the way.
Alrighty. Ooh. One second. So it's a 10 on my dice. And luck for me is a 14.
Fantastical. Okay, so all of a sudden in all the commotion, your crow has been kind of flying around your head and with you guys, doesn't always stay on your shoulder because there's a lot of commotion going on. At one point, it flies back to your shoulder and drops a shiny gold key in your hand.
Pick. What are you doing? Pick. What is Oh, ooh, pretty good job, Pick.
Aren't you supposed to also caw back?
Yeah, well, it's not the first.
She's right.
It's upon the first greeting of the animal.
It's when she first greets an animal.
Okay.
My video's not working.
All the time.
No, it's not. You're very gray. Okay.
Okay.
She slips the key into her little pouch that she carries with her, and she pats it. Gonna save this one for later. She's going to slip away. See if she notices. Okay, where did you get that from?
And he kind of points towards the shanty tower.
And off she goes, quietly and trying not to be seen too much.
Roll stealth.
Do I have stealth?
I don't know. But roll agility if you don't.
I do not.
I do, and it's level 10.
That's when I start actually staring at your character sheets.
Let's see.
Are you letting go of Joriel's arm, or are you pulling Joriel with me? Okay.
I was gonna let go.
Oh, come on. Pull him over. He's very stealthy.
You know what? I was tempted to just say she was going to pull him around, but you know what? He's gonna tug. Hey, let me.
Okay.
Come on. And she kind of pats the pouch and nudges this way. Okay, so they're walking that way.
And your sister's right behind.
Yep.
Okay.
When they get far enough out of the crowd, she's gonna open her pouch and kind of show him just a peek into it. And she says,
You see a shiny gold key. That being said, roll your stealth still.
Yeah, about that.
all right, so my
Just a
stealth,
little fella, eh?
I only rolled a straight 7 on it.
Total 7?
Well, I don't have stealth, so it's just with my dice roll, right?
Plus agility.
Oh, 5, so 12.
Joriel.
Well, I dropped a 6 with my agility of 1 brings me to a 7, and then with the fact that I am noisy brings me down to a 4.
Okay. So we're gonna pause you two right there, and the last action of the night before we call it a night, wrap up and get ready for next session, is going to be Quip. What are you doing amongst all this commotion?
Walking back over to Rohan, he can barely breathe. He's laughing so hard. And he points at Rohan. He's just like pointing back and forth between the two of them. Like, they're so fucking stupid. He goes over, he throws his hand up again for a high five.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable. What's our take, bro?
I pick up my little friend and walk off to a corner, hand him his take, which is
holy fucking shit.
It's
Man,
307.
you're really good, bro.
It's 307 scoopers.
This was the funnest fucking shitty camp I've ever been to.
I know.
You're welcome.
It's very odd. These are very poor people, but they have a lot of money.
We gotta find our friends, I think, eh?
Yeah, let's look for these losers.
Let's
maybe
just
a couple
keep
drinks.
this between us, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you can see them all just fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, look, there's the giant fucking off with the fox woman and
Uka stuck in the middle.
wait, where's the crazy one?
He's on the ground, and the goblin's on his neck.
Which is why I won't be seeing him, you know?
Makes sense.
Yeah, as soon as I see that goblin putting him to the ground, you see that same flame rise in my hand, as that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay, guys, I am blown away by how amazing role players all of you are. I had a nice scene set up that I thought would be a little bit of chaos. I did not expect you to say, hey, here's a fire. Let's grab 3 cans of gasoline and toss.
Sean, do you know how roleplay games work?
Yes. I'm amazed, and I love it, and it's great, and you have changed the entire storyline, just so you know.
So cool.
I'd be disappointed if we hadn't.
Right? Exactly. That being
if you planned all
said,
that out, you're a fucking god yourself, man.
well, you've played with me before. You know I've got a whole open world of stuff for you to play with, guys.
Oh my god.
Now I'm the humper, not you.
Okay.
I just love that I have a fucking cult and there's nothing she's able to do about it. She's just like, I fucking tried. Whatever.
Oh, I think it's awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching us. Really, we are having a blast. I am loving this game. For those of you that have not yet, please go to rupturerpg.com, sign up for our mailing list to get all the updates about when the Kickstarter is launched, about all of the new things that are coming out. We're tweaking and changing a couple things. And we've got some bonuses coming for people that sign up on the list before the Kickstarter begins. And you guys are freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. We're going to, before we end, I want to do a huge shout out and thank you to all of my players. Each one of you has brought something so cool and so unique and so creative to this adventure. And please go follow each of them. Their link trees have just been popped up by Nightbot. Thank you, by the way, Lissa, for programming all of that for us. Brackish and Haplo have been playing Rupture and using it in their podcast quite a bit, and the things they do are amazing and hilarious and fun. RPG Blender has an entire cast of professional voice actors who have changed his story within half a session into something he never could have predicted. And it is great to watch, and it is beautiful. And I cannot say enough good about Lissa and what she brings to the table. And she is involved in more games than I would ever want to be involved in on a weekly basis. So
Had Stormcrest not been canceled this week, I would have literally had a TTRPG stream every day of the week for weekdays this week.
And not to cut shy on RPG Blender's YouTube page, for the tutorials onto this game are extremely fundamental for this game. They are really good. I recommend anybody to go over to those.
Absolutely. And I was about to, you took the words out of my mouth, let you know that not only has he created tutorials, but he's got entire walkthroughs of what Rupture RPG is. And a huge shout out to locally world famous, who was one of the first people who has ever played this system about 14 years ago. Also to Pineapple Wolf and Echo Torchwitch, as you would know them, who have been with me through every crazy business idea I have had all the way up to Rupture RPG, and we could not do this without them. In fact, Kenny has almost finished the Quick Start Guide that if you sign up now and get into our Discord server, you will get for free, that will walk you through your own adventure with your group and get you into the Rupture system. No strings attached.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I was going to say, he tried to charge me $100.
Well, that's only because of you, man.
He's crazy. He's crazy. We all know that.
I'll drink to that. But as a send-off, here is to you that are watching us. Here's to you that love to play. Here's to you that want to come together and have some creative, story-driven fun. Like I said at the beginning, if you're creative, if you're open-minded, and if you are welcoming of people, no matter what their past is, no matter what they bring to the table, no matter who they are, as long as they're willing to be creative and respectful, you are welcome at my table. So here's to you.
I've got someone to raid. If you guys are familiar with TP Corso on TikTok, his Dungeons and Dragons group is playing on Lark Network.
Nice. I love it, and I am familiar with him. And how do I? Or are you going to type it in?
I've already got it typed in. I haven't hit send yet because I don't want to happen what happened last week.
One last shout out to Druid Locks. That was a super fun game. I've seen some of our fans off of Fictional Reality giving you shout outs even. Great job, man. That was really fun.
Thank you, guys. I love doing what we do. Thank you, Demers, for subscribing.
Demers.
Speaking of one of your fans.
Yeah, yeah, she's good like that.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this raid, and we are going to sign off until next week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to sign up and be part of our Discord server, and come be a Rupturian with us. Rupturian.
Rupturian.
That's Rupturian now.
Rupturian.
Oh, is it? Oh.
It is.
It is
Always
now.
You
has
guys
been.
gotta keep me up to date on this shit, man.
Oh, but you notice the emojis on there? That is original artwork
Yes.
from our artists.
All I know
All those
is me and
emoticons.
Rohan are going out on the fucking town tonight.
That is right. Orders for everybody.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Alrighty. And with that, guys, we will see you next time.
Yep, I'm just kind of waiting for the raid to count down because it seems to be taking a lot longer than I'm used
No,
to.
it's counted down. That's the until it auto raids. So you can hit the end screen button, and I can hit raid now.
Go ahead and hit raid now.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.